me. Thank you so much. But anyway, so now we're gonna look back from how we started. We're gonna look at those photos. All right. So first, how we started was I played Street Fighter at. I came back from Japan. I studied there, and I played Street Fighter. That's how I got known. I joined all the tournaments, and came back. I played at this guy named called Justin Law, and then Derek. So these two guys, we were playing at Justin's basement, basically. And then I'm like, hey, you know what? If it'll be, I really miss tournaments, and I was competing at Canada Cup and stuff, and I was like, it'll be really cool if we hold something similar there. Wait, what? You can't hear me?
Closer to the mic.
Oh, closer? I'm gonna eat the mic. Anyway, so like right here.
Yeah.
Dude, this mic sucks. Like, can we buy better mics? Anyway, so
We're closing,
no,
man.
I don't want headset. Everyone wore the headset. There's earwax and everything. Anyways, so we rented eSpot. We rented eSpot, and the rent was okay. We approached him, was like, yo, can we rent this place and run the event? The manager's like, whatever. I was like, we don't know what you guys are doing, whatever. So I asked the local TO, this local TO named Brian Chan. He was the one who used to run you remember him, he used to be a Smash player. And then he's like, yeah, but, even if you run Street Fighter, our scene's kind of small. It's 30 people at max. 26 was the biggest that they held. I was like, okay, so maybe we can, because I just competed Canada Cup, and there was a lot of traction, and I have pretty good follower back then, a good following. And then I'm like, okay, so maybe we can make a poster, feature that air is going. Maybe it will make a difference. So we can see that poster picture. Oh, you just probably keep scrolling the pictures, and we'll talk about it. What the fuck? Bruh, what the hell is going on? Okay, here we go. So we'll start from here. We don't go to that random fat guy. Can we go to the poster right now? That should be the second picture. No, what the hell, dude? No, this is set aside. But anyways, oh my god. Bruh, can you look at the...
There's no images.
Dude, we were so prepared.
Did you order them?
I ordered them.
How did you order them?
You can't see the icons up to the windows. Up to... No, you have to go to the extra big icons.
So as you guys can see, we've sold off a lot of the equipment
Oh
at this
my
point.
god, we're using our cell phone or something. Well, why stop showing Senasai? Can we at least go in the second picture? Thank you. At least go back to here. Jesus Christ. No, what's going on? No. Sorry guys, oh my god. This is not supposed to be a comedy, but bruh.
What's going on?
Can we show the poster how we used to advertise VSB? Should we just end the stream? I was hoping it boosted 200, 300 viewers, but now we're stuck on this. You know what? Oh, you got it? Okay, we good. Guys, we're good. We're good. So that was just the introduction of this stream. There we go. The poster. There we go. Okay, so this is how... I don't even know who made this poster.
Looks pretty good.
Looks actually pretty good. So since now all the graphics, I made them, or Ellie mixed them. So this here, featuring Air, and then we have a team tournament. We write down our, start time, basically everything. And then I'm like, okay, so we're going to do this. We have a set time. We're going to start this now. Go to the other pictures, and then when I started hosting, Jesus Christ, 110 people walked in. So Brian told me there's only 26 people. I was okay, maybe with my name here we can get 40 to 50. Now we have 110 people walked in, and a lot of people are like, "Hey, Air, you flew all the way here from Japan." I was like, "Are you high, dude?" I want to, no, I'm the organizer. I was like, "Oh, that's so cool," and then. Yeah, so that's how basically we started. And then now you see this is Derek. Oh, we go back to that guy. This guy is Derek, who started VSB with me and along with Justin. We have to look for Justin. You probably don't see it Derek anymore, but now we can probably look for Justin. You guys probably seen him before. That's not Justin, bro. That's Paper Bracket.
That's the classic before
That
challenge.
This is before challenge. We did Paper Bracket. We drew our names from the hat. The middle one. So this is Justin. Some of you know him, and probably still see him. Sometimes he show up, maybe once every couple months for like an hour or so. So these two guys started with me, but honestly, they did not know what the fuck they were doing, man. It was like a one-man show. They were playing games. I was running a place, and we probably continued for like 1 year. And they ditched me. Derek ditched me, kind of. Well, we kind of didn't want him to because he wasn't really contributing too much. It was the community contributing more than he did. But then we kind of because in the first few times we had revenue, we had some profit. Then we buy like equipments. Justin and we will buy equipments for the next event. That's why whenever we accumulate more like savings, we just buy more equipment. But Derek, he keeps the money. I'm like, bruh, that's not cool, man, And then he's like, no, it's different, right? Like Kenny, you win the tournament, so you get the money. We talk about like the 110 people, $10 each. We used to still charge $10 each, and then $10 each. We're talking about like the prize pool. It's like 70, 20, 10, I think, or 60, 30, 10.
The way we used to do it was 70, 20, 10.
So I'm keeping like $800. And then Kenny's like, hey, you win it, so you're definitely making money. I was like, I mean, I won it, I earned it. Wow, I'm always also running the place, but with the money I won from a tournament, I always bought setup. We have a lot of setup back then already. We were talking about a full setup with a lot of monitors. That's a lot of money, right? Anyways, we keep just scrolling pictures. This is how many people we got. Some of you guys probably recognize these people, but a lot of them already they moved on. That's Marion. You probably don't know who he is. We can keep scrolling. But this is how we used to be. It's such a small space, and we try to fit 110 people, and we had like 8 set up at most. And now we have like 20 something set up, and now people are saying like, oh, we don't have enough setups. If you weren't there, you probably never see how good we're now. That's Jordan. Jordan, unfortunately, he contributed a lot, and he moved. Do you know Jordan?
I don't know Jordan.
Yeah, he moved to Australia now. And beside that white guy is Justin. He's a really good commentator. He's really funny. And then we have young Costa there. He still looks the same.
It hasn't aged a day.
I'm telling you, he still get checked out when he crossed the border. It's like, bruh. We think there's something in your suitcase. But he still has the same look, is what I'm saying. Nothing racist, but anyways, let's move on. Let's move on.
Oh boy.
So we used to grab Justin's TV. We just go to his house. He grab his TV as a projector because we can't afford anything better. we had no money. I'm telling you, it was so bad. Okay, let's go to the next one. And that's Christian. Oh, you see young Christian on the left?
Dude,
He's been there since day one. I'm telling you. There's also Derek in the middle. Also been there since day one. I'm telling you. These guys have been supporting since that day until today. Like, thank you so much, and they have been giving me a lot of help. They have been giving a lot of suggestions. That's really how we keep growing because of these amazing people. There's Joey on the right. You guys probably don't know who he is, but he's 420. He's very good. He's
the Yon Yaku special.
Yon Yaku 20, man. That guy. That's Terry. We call him Down syndrome. So we don't want to be like, there's a reason why I'm not going to go to it, but anyway, so that's Beruti. Is that Beruti in the back? In yellow?
Dude, you can't just say that. They look
I mean, it looks like Beruti. Okay, we're going to go to the next. There's Wilson here. He just came last week. Always, Wilson.
Yeah.
You know Wilson.
Yeah.
And that's Justin. Everyone moved on.
This was before Artistic Studios, eh?
Oh yeah. This is the first one. And then we have, look at Sam right there. Look at that epic haircut. that haircut there. So if you see like OGs, they will have their stick on the chair because that's how we play in the arcade. Okay, let's see. Yeah, there's a lot of people. 8 setups, man. 110 people, 8 setups. Our team tournament lasted like 8 hours.
That's some AR tech right there, man.
Oh, we have the handsome Sam right there. That haircut is just it's 80s, man. Emilio, do you remember Emilio?
Yeah, man. I haven't
remember
seen him
him?
in ages.
I think he moved, man. I think he's not in like Vancouver anymore.
Hopefully he's
Awesome
doing well.
guy, really nice guy. Okay, let's go on. Why is it always Wilson? All right. Oh, this is Andy. This guy moved back to Hong Kong. He helped me a lot too. So that's it. The team tournament. Oh, James Jones. You remember him from Marvel?
Yes.
James Jones. He's now
Jones.
like a super famous. What's that? Dance?
Singer?
No,
Or-
he's doing the dance.
Shoot.
No, some.
No. It's not a game. It's a competition.
Yeah. He's doing the.
It's like
dance.
It's like American Idol, but for dancing.
Yes. He's like hella famous now.
Is it American? No,
it's not
it's
America's
not.
Got Talent. Yeah,
But it was tribal dancing. Yes,
Who's
it was
Agent
tribal
54?
dancing.
Who's Agent 54? Who are you, Agent 54? Anyways, so
Dancing with the Stars.
we're gonna move on. So that's basically a paper bracket. That was epic, man. I drew this and then we saved it for like maybe 7 months and then started ripping apart. I either drew them draw them again. But man, that was
Did
the
you
fun
manually
part.
draw that?
Yeah, of course.
That's some pretty straight lines, man.
Dude, rulers
Oh.
is his greatest invention.
You know what I think is better invention?
Well, we didn't have them back then. We didn't have freaking internet,
That's true. That is true.
man.
This was like before the age of real technology.
Exactly. If we had challenge back then, oh my god, dude, when we drew our own bracket, that thing lasted like 30 minutes. But it was fun. Though. Everyone's like, "Oh no, I don't want to play Kenny. I don't want to play blah blah blah." So that was fun. That's fun. Anyways, let's move on.
We kept that for the longest time, though. I should
We
point
did,
that out.
we did.
Randomized brackets were a thing until Smash came along, but we'll get to that later.
Now we're gonna look at the second photo. So that was the eSpot one. So what happened? That then it's we had to move. The eSpot guy told me, he said, "Hey, you guys are doing pretty well. You know what? We're gonna raise the rent." I was like, "What the fuck, dude?" So that's not how it works, If we're doing well, you guys are doing well. Because the first time they sold out all their drinks, cigarettes. Back then you can buy cigarettes in eSpot. They sold out their snacks. We're talking about selling out everything. Like, that's a lot of money for them, And now you want to raise the rent. Like, we're charging $10 each. Back then we charged $10 each. So you get it? Like, we are supporting you guys, we're bringing traffic to you guys, and now you're raising our rent. We're like, you know what? Now we're done because we can't afford it, and now we have to charge people even more. And then we went to unfortunately we don't have a lot of pictures, so we went into this place called
Artistic Studios.
Artistic Studio. That's when you started coming.
Yeah. So it's funny enough. Like Kenny can probably talk more about that. But when I found about Artistic Studios, my cousin actually invited us, and he's like, "Yo, this famous Japanese player is coming by, and there's this really sick tournament going on." I wasn't a player back then, but I came to spectate.
You see yourself. You see the young Clinton on the far left. So this is the only picture we have. I did not take any pictures, or even if I did, I didn't save them. But you still see a lot of the familiar faces. Of course, Jackson,
Alfonso's there.
Alfonso,
There's Clem. There's Justin.
Harry. There's Carlos. You can see from the mirror
Yeah.
reflection.
But yeah, this was hype. This was when Marvel vs. Capcom 3 just came out.
That was the hype to it. But this was so fucking small. We tried to fit 80-something people in there.
Look, man, I told you this many times. It's not about the size.
That's not what my wife says. But anyways, let's move on. This was the only picture, but we stayed there for a good half a year. And unfortunately, our support wasn't just, it was just enough. Because the owner had to, he had to close it because it was too expensive for him. And again, our support just wasn't enough. We did pay a little bit more rent than eSpot, but fuck eSpot, right?
Yeah.
They see us doing well. they want to raise the rent, but these guys are like trying to match our budget.
Yeah.
But anyway, so that was it. So we stayed there for a good half a year. So that was good. We grew. We started branching out to other games because at the first VSB we only hosted Street Fighter 4, and then here we started hosting like all kinds of games like Blaze Blue, Skullgirls, Marvel, Cross Tekken. That game died so quick. My God. Kenny, check the link. What link? Oh shit! Coins has a lot of pictures. It might be a virus. Watch out. I don't know. We can
Oh my gosh.
trust Quincy, man, but he's in here pretty much.
Quincy? Oh, it's from Facebook.
Really? It's legit.
Yeah.
Who's Agent 54? Did he say who he is?
Well, isn't he? What's the crown? Oh, Twitch Prime.
Wait, what is this? That's the same picture, bro. Oh, he took these photos? Okay, thank you, Quincy. Why didn't you comment on the Facebook when I made the post yesterday? Oh, can't ask this, man. Bro, Quincy, man. It's not working. All right, just go back to us. So what should we do? Should we try to open that file or should we move on to the next one? Okay.
We can talk a little bit about it.
Well, how about you talk about as your your experience as a player when you first came into VSB?
Yeah. So I mean, I was introduced to VSB through
Wait.
Artistic Studios
Who was there helping me?
at the time.
Or was it just myself? Well, Jackson was there. Oh, I
was
also really
Jackson.
want to give a
Yeah.
shout out to Jackson. He's been there since day one. He's been recording the footage for us. We didn't have live stream back then because no technology. We didn't have internet, but
Yeah.
yeah, Jackson been helping us since day one until now. Like that guy deserves a lot of respect and support and credit. And please, you guys support or follow at least follow Canadian Joysticks.
Yeah.
Anyways, you can go on.
No, Jackson is MVP. Definitely Canadian Joysticks has been here since the beginning. I always refer to them as like the OG stream, and he's definitely been one of the cornerstones of any FGC or anything Vancouver Street Battle or anything that's even remotely like stream related when it comes to Vancouver's fighting game community. He is definitely one of the linchpins from the community. He's been here since day one. From a player perspective, like my first experience at VSB was actually at Artistic Studios. My cousin was actually the player, and he invited my other cousins. So I had Steve and I had Brian. So they didn't really have gamer tags, at least at that time. I guess they were too shy for that kind of thing. So what happened is we joined because of Marvel vs. Capcom. So it kind of brought our family together. My cousin went to compete. And I'm like, you know what? This looks kind of fun. I decided to do a little bit of commentary, right? So I jumped on the
The
mic.
important question was, did you pay venue?
I did.
Ah, very good.
I did. Well, what do you mean?
Just making sure.
Well, of course I did.
All right, good.
But yeah, so I did the commentary, and it was so funny because there's a mechanic in the game where you could press 4 buttons at the same time and you go X Factor, and like every single time my cousin would do something stupid, panic X Factor. And every single time I would call him out on the mic. And then eventually he ended up with the name Panic Steve. And he was telling me one day he went to the P&E.
Wait, you're talking about the Steve that moved to Calgary?
Yes. I gave him the name Panic Steve. Somebody was watching the stream and they saw him at the P&E. And what they
Really?
did, yeah. And
They recognized him?
Yeah, they recognized
That's so
him.
crazy.
He's like, "Are you Panic Steve?" And my cousin looked at him and was like, "Yeah." They just walked off. It was so funny. He never took on the name, but it was just so funny.
Yo, is it working now? Okay, so we're gonna look at the. Oh my God, VIP man, Quincy got all these pictures. I didn't take any of this space. Wait, is this that space?
Doesn't look.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
it is,
J
it
Riggle,
is.
go back, J Riggle. Yo, Jay right there. Oh my God, it's Kevin. Remember Kevin?
I don't remember Kevin.
He's married now. He has
Dude, like half the people I know are now married.
What about you?
No, I'm sorry, I'm not.
Okay, let's move on to the next one. Next picture. This is Brian. This is the guy who told me our scene is like 26 people.
Yeah?
I proved him wrong, but anyways, he's doing darts right now. He's hosting darts. Like he's one of the leader for their community, so good for him. Zach
Majin?
he's still around, but he just doesn't play video games.
I see.
Oh,
Sam?
oh my God, that haircut, man, it's just too epic. Let's go on. Peter, Asian Peter, and
Young Costa.
Young Costa. Oh, the guy in the back, he plays Darren. I think is his name. He played Third Strike. And then I think that's Ray in the yellow. Ray is one of our best player for like, fighting games in general.
Still?
Yeah, he plays everything. Dude,
wow.
Marvel. He won the first Marvel.
Dude,
Marvel 3. I think so.
maybe.
Oh, Adrian! You don't know Adrian.
I don't know.
He's
Adrian.
some I forgot
Some
what he does.
rando?
Like, no, he does like music and shit.
Oh.
I think he plays like guitar or something. Oh, you know him, right? I think he plays the drum. He work like he's in a band. Yeah, Quincy would know him. Dude, he was so dedicated. Like he was a scrub. Like he can't do any combos. But then he was so dedicated. Like he came every week, got better, and then he was gone.
So
He got better and he went missing.
I guess he realized it wasn't for him.
No. I think he was just really busy. But he was so dedicated. It was crazy. Go back to the same picture. So this guy on the left with the glasses, his name is Justin Wong.
Oh yeah.
He's still around.
Didn't he join our tournaments?
He did. He
I'm
comes here and there.
I'm pretty sure if he had joined one of our tournaments, I paired him up with Jay Wong. I'm 90% sure. I remember going to these tournaments saying there can only be one, and I let them eliminate each other.
Yeah, but
Anyone with the same name, anyone with the name Black Dragon, White Wolf, or whatever, they're playing first round.
my dude, he's probably watching this stream. I'm telling you, he's a big supporter. Oh my god. Okay, let's go. Next one. So Zach there play. Oh, emo, that haircut. Oh, long. Look, I think that's Ficta. Well, I think I wonder how he is now. Well, oh, look at that haircut. The 90s from Hong Kong.
Dude, he looks the same.
No, now he's like shorter hair. A little bit shorter. And then now there's Jason. I think that's Jason or Carson. I don't know. They're twins, so they look the same. You know who they are. No, are you serious? They used to come to the OVSB. Doesn't matter.
I probably do. It's just that.
Who is this guy? Whatever. Next. Wait. We know this guy.
Alfonso.
No, the guy on the left.
I'm sure we know everyone here.
No, what's his name?
Spencer?
Whatever. Next. Oh, this guy's from Toronto. The guy on the. Oh, we have young Christian there. TQ. Do you remember TQ? Long, you remember TQ? You remember TQ?
You know what? I have to say, I commend Kenny. He remembers pretty much every player.
I remember. And then we have June right there. On the top right corner, his name is June. He's a good Bison player. So you know what happened? He comes every week. Korean guy. He's so cool. You remember June? Dude, you'll love June because he's kind of similar. He's really fun. And then we finished on the VSB. And then we went to Matsuyama for dinner. We had like a hell of people. We had like 20, 30 people. And then we're like, where the hell is June? He's supposed to come, right? So I messaged him. He said, June, where are you? Man, I got in a car accident. I was like, oh, shit. I was like, yeah, sorry, I can't make it. That was the last time we saw him.
Wait, what?
No, he didn't die or anything.
Okay.
But that was the last time we saw him.
Okay.
So he just said, I can't make it anymore. I was like, wait, what the heck? And then he never showed up again.
Damn, man.
Yeah. But all these guys. Yeah. Okay, next picture. Yeah, Tuan's still here. Looks the same except the haircut.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, we're not talking about that.
That's
yeah,
Al.
we're not, yeah, I know.
Yeah.
We're not talking about that.
Yeah.
Oh, we have White Gun here. We're gonna give a lot of credit to White Gun. A lot of things that we installed at the OVSB, current VSB, White Gun volunteer. A lot of stuff he set up for us. Our projector, our big TV, all the electricity related stuff, he installed it for us for free.
Yeah.
So even though he can't really make it most of the time because he's really busy, he's like one of the top in his company. But he's been contributing a lot. So thank you so much if you're watching.
White Gun has been.
But your playstyle is so whack in Street Fighter. My God. Like, dude, like he didn't care. He's just freestyling. That shit doesn't work, man. Anyways, done with the call out next. There's Terry. Oh! Peter Maxwell. His brother comes sometimes for Melee. His brother named Vincent. I forgot the gamer tag, but I hope he's doing well. He's a good Street Fighter player.
Everyone's a good Street Fighter player, eh?
Oh, this is a Jeff's friend.
Yes.
What's his name?
He's Jeff's friend. Officially now known. That's his
Yes,
gamer
Jeff's
tag.
friend. But he's not important. Next. Oh, Justin Chua. He doesn't play anymore. You hang with him, right?
Yeah, well, I didn't really hang out with him, but like
He-
Steven did.
Oh, Francis. That's his name. Emo is good with the name. Francis, whatever. Coke Thief. Man, nothing too much to say about him because he doesn't show up anymore. Why is it like so many pictures of him? Quincy, why do you take pictures of those guys? Wait, who's that? Oh, that's Joseph on the right. I don't know who that Afro guy is.
Afro Samurai?
Afro Samurai. No, and then Eric, of course, Eric since they're from day one till now.
Yeah. Also helped with Canadian joysticks
Yes,
quite a
yes.
bit during this time too.
Okay, so
He's
next.
still around.
Oh, that's a lot of pictures. Great. Next one.
I have no idea what the hell's happening here.
That's Costa.
I know, but
And
what
that's
are
a
they doing?
bag.
Oh, that's a bag.
That's a bag. Costa in a bag.
I see.
What would be in there?
Of course, of course.
What's in there? What would be in there? Was he talking to? Who was he talking to? Go back. Go back. Go back. We're going back. Go back. Click onto that. Dude, he's talking to Asian Peter, man.
Whatever it is must cost a lot.
All right, next. Oh, Carlos. That's Carlos.
Dude. He still kind of looks the same.
Not really. Oh shit. Oh god, that's Carlos. Good old time, man.
Oh, Jackson.
Jackson and Sack. Sack is a ST player, Street Fighter 2. He loves it. I think he's a director or something for movie or shooting movies. I'm not sure. Why did we take Wendy's Cup? Were they sponsored? June, my boy June, Quincy. Good pictures, man. I haven't seen this guy for like 6 years. I don't remember.
When was the last time you saw him? What was the month?
The Matsuyama car accident.
What, was it in June?
I don't remember.
I mean, it must be the month after, because you never saw June again.
It's probably May. It's probably May. Who's Agent 54? He knows everything. He knows since the first VSB.
Oh, man.
Well, let's move on.
Oh,
That's some weird fingers, man. Oh,
Oh.
handsome boy with his sponsor hoodie.
Oh, man. Who is that?
I don't know.
Who is that?
He used to be good. How about that? You want to say that, right? I said it before you.
Wow.
Oh, that's Quincy. Wait, that's Quincy taking pictures. What happened to his hair?
But he took a picture of himself.
Wait, was that the purpose? Okay, next one. Who's this guy? Oh, there's Benson. Oh, Benson helped me a lot. Benson lived with me for a good 2 years. So after when Justin and Derek kind of left VSB, he was the one helping me with, along with almost everyone, of course.
Mhm.
But he lived with me, so it was really easy for us to carry equipment and stuff. And he did so well. He got so good in Street Fighter. We play every night, and I think he made like top 64 at Evo with one of the most stacked Ultra Street Fighter 4. So, well, he kind of fucked up now. He has a kid. You know, he's way younger than us. He has a kid. So he can't play video games.
Wait, how young is he?
Well, he's probably like 27, 26.
Oh, wow.
He has a kid.
Same age as me, then.
Yeah, he has a kid.
Wow.
All right, now, oh, that's a Peter. Bruh, that's Peter Yang.
Oh,
I
Peter
met you-
Yang.
You know what's crazy?
Holy
I met
shit.
this guy way before VSB.
Really?
We met online. No, not what you think. Not like they don't give me that look.
Okay. I mean, you know it's bad when Kenny can read my thoughts.
I know what you're trying to say. We play Counter Strike online, so I think we're in the same clan
Yeah.
with his friend, and then we found out that this was the guy.
Dude, I can tell you, like, I remember the first Marvel tournament. This guy won with 0, literally just chucking fireballs.
Did he win the first tournament?
I believe so. My cousin lost to him.
Your
and,
cousin sucks.
Yeah, it's true. He's pretty bad.
Garbo.
Steve's free. There's a reason his name is Panic Steve.
Yeah. What is his nickname? Did Peter have a nickname?
No. I think we just coined the term, like,
we have.
Peter Yanging when you just do that stuff. But
Oh, Pierre Yang Yang. Oh, gangster emo. Dude, I miss this guy.
Hooters.
No, not well. That's not his name. Let's move on.
Oh,
Wait. There's a girl.
since when?
We had a girl in our venue. What the heck? Did we even notice that?
Honestly, I'm pretty sure the guys are either trying really hard not to notice it, or going really hard.
Oh, I remember. This is Zach's girlfriend.
Who?
I remember. Okay, we're not. Okay, we're not gonna filter anything because everyone was checking her out, but we knew that was Zach's girlfriend, so we kind of like kept it. This is not me. No, not me. I was there. It's not me.
Okay.
I didn't check her out.
Okay.
Okay, next one. That's Terrence. He moved back to on the right. He moved back to Hong Kong, and then we have Octave in the back, and Johnny. Something wrong with the eyes. Something wrong with his
Dude,
eyes.
he's just Asian, man.
Well, yeah. Anyways, we're gonna keep going. What the fuck?
Oh man,
Can you take a better picture, Quincy, bro?
someone clip this, please.
Bro,
So that needs to be a Twitch.
this has been. This has been Daniel Kim's profile picture for the longest time. Dude, I'm gonna drink something. Fuck this.
Of course you are. The video. I mean, the picture looks like you're ready to. Oh man.
Like, what the fuck? Learn to take pictures. God damn it. Next one.
Oh,
Oh.
Jackson, young Jackson.
Younger Jackson.
Yeah, that's
Still
true.
young.
That's true. That's true. What is this Kimetsu no Yaiba like shirt he has on? This Tanjiro motherfucker.
Oh, shit. Next one. No outside food and drinks, bro. Can you go back, please? What's Down syndrome doing there? Outside drink, bro. Oh my God. All right, next. Oh, this Daniel. You probably don't know.
Dude,
He played Third Strike.
there's like 60 Asian Daniels at this point.
There's 59.
Okay, you're right.
But this guy left to Japan now. I don't know if he's coming back soon, but he loves playing Third Strike. Oh, you have to remember him.
Yes, I do remember him.
What's his name?
Ah, shoot.
Eric.
I think it was.
He plays Street Fighter 2. Death Frog, yes, Death Frog. Yo, Quincy's good. He's really good.
Isn't he from?
Quincy's good at all the names.
He's not Seattle, is he?
What the fuck, bro? He's
No?
from here, man.
Oh, I think I met him in Seattle. That's why.
Maybe he always helped me out with subs and stuff too. But I don't know where he went now. He loves playing ST. Probably moved on. All right, let's go to the next one. Yeah, whatever. Whatever. Yeah, whatever.
That's Eric, Mr. Clean.
There's so many photos. Quincy. All right, we gotta move on. Let's just scan through these. Oh, we got Derek in the back. Let's go back. Look at that. Look at that.
Young boy.
Young boy.
Looking like Jordan Cho over here.
What the? Oh, there's Ray. Oh, there's Kevin Chow. Can we see? Look at Kevin Chow's haircut. Oh my God. Look at that. And the 80s.
Man, like these. Okay, guys, these tournaments were back in like 2010.
No. 2013 maybe. There's a date. 2012. 2012.
Yeah, 2012.
2012.
It's like.
But you
this
know,
feels like it's
all right,
been
let's go
ages.
back quickly. When it comes to top 8, I always make the players all watch. I kind of turn off all the setup.
Yeah.
Some people don't like it, but I really enjoy it because we all want to respect all the people that actually make top 8. Because back then, our bracket is really big. It's always over 70, 80 people for one game. Yeah, that's pretty. Oh, what's his name? Jimmy. That's Jimmy. Yeah,
yes.
didn't he have a mirror match with Pure Barog? He almost won.
But almost is not one.
Almost.
Yes.
Almost. But okay, we can scan through all this. We have a lot to talk about. Wow. Dude, Quincy took like 500 pictures or something. So we're good. So that place got shut down. We had no place to go. So we went back to Eastbot.
Yeah. Fun fact: Artistic Studios is like right across the street from like current VSB.
Next to Aberdeen Center.
Yeah, it's super close.
Yeah. So we went back to Eastbot. I'm like, dude, we can't afford the rent that you gave us last time. So like, okay, you know what? If you guys use upstairs, which is an even smaller space, but it's upstairs, but I don't use it, we'll charge you like, a little bit cheaper. So we went to so we started using upstairs, and we'll look at the pictures for upstairs. So you guys know how it looks like. It was so ghetto. Oh my god! I think I took it with my phone.
Dude,
This is what we call busy back in the days.
yeah.
Because this is when we started doing weeklies, once a week. But then other than that, we're used to be doing monthlies.
Yeah.
Oh, who took this picture? Probably me.
Yeah.
And this is what we call busy. And you know why it's so busy? Because Katsunoka was there, and Pepe Day was there.
Oh,
That's
when I beat him.
Now
That's when I beat
Now
him.
you can talk about it. Now you can show off your Marvel skills. Go for it.
I mean, no.
You've been waiting for all night for
No,
this.
what do you mean? Okay, you know what? It wasn't just that I beat Kazunoko. I 3-0'd Kazunoko.
Oh, this is not the same day. We only have like 4 or 5 pictures, man. Well, I'm just showing the other pictures. There's only so many. All right, this was epic. So we did like a CHQ for his E spot.
Yeah, pretty sick.
I choked, so we lost.
Kenny, you always choke.
Bro, dude, their team was so stacked.
Who? I don't even know these people.
It doesn't matter. I had to carry all these fools from Richmond, man. Look at that. We have God damn it. We have a DVD, and then the rest is like they all play Street Fighter.
Didn't Samson like sweep you guys or something?
Hell no, bruh. I don't remember actually. I just remember I lost to Marion. That's all I remember. I only won one game. There's only one game for me to win. Oh, there's 2 games.
Yeah. Honestly, guys, like if you weren't there for the eSpot days, this space is the equivalent of current like VSB's back room.
It was smaller than this back room.
Yeah, it's smaller than the back
But
room.
we tried to fill like 100 of people in there.
Yeah.
And we only hosted like 1 game or 2 games.
Yeah.
Marvel and that. But anyway, so that was the fun time because we had a lot of rivalry. We have a lot of, because we only do 1 game, so we were able to do a lot of fun stuff. Anyways, I think that's all the pictures. The top was so ghetto. There's nothing really to show off. And again, thanks for Jackson. He was our only streamer. Do we have more pictures of this place? That's all the pictures? All right. So now this space is when Long came into VSB.
Yeah.
So what happened was, I still have a day job. On weekends, I have to fly to compete around the world. And there's this guy. We still play on the cabinets, the arcade cabinets. And people would message me and say, yo, this Rose player is here again at eSpot. He's having like a 30-something win streak. And he plays like a dick. He just backdash and do all this shit. And then nobody can beat him. 30-something win streak, dude.
What did they call that win streak? Was it a long?
Yeah, it was a long win streak. So I. So I can never make it. Because when I get off work, it's like 10-ish, 11. I rush there, this guy's gone. Every time. He dodged me for 2 months.
Oh, he was.
And then one time I told my boss, like, bruh, I have something important to do. Let me get off 2 hours early. He's like, yeah, it's not busy, and go. It wasn't busy. Got there, saw that guy, bop his ass. I bop him, you know what? There's the changing machine, like, next to the cabinet. He stood up, he went like this. I was like, what the fuck was that? That kind of face?
Yeah.
And I think he knows who I am. Do you know who I was? Well, you. Exactly who. Oh, but how do you know? That was your first time seeing me. Oh, he knows who's, like, he didn't know my face, but he knows the air. So bop him, then he looked. And then we're like, he didn't say anything. He just left after usually we try to interact with the other players to, build a bonding like friendship. That guy just left. Being like 4 or 5 games, we were like, yo, where's that guy? We were like, look over, it's like, that guy's gone. And then next time we saw him again, and then I'm like, yo, Benson, just invite this guy. Maybe like it's kind of intimidating if I talk to him. And I told Benson to. Well, what did Benson say to you? Benson talked to you, right? I'm pretty sure Benson talked to you.
Well, of course he would be intimidated. You cut him short.
No, but anyway, so I am pretty sure I got Benson to invite him. So he started coming to our weekly. So he came to our weekly. So this guy's like, I'm telling you guys, lawn changed so much. You guys can't imagine. So the first time we went upstairs, our weekly is upstairs at the E-Spot venue, and he came in. He didn't play any casuals. He paid venue. He just fucking like stood there. I was like, okay. I make sure he's okay. I had to check him on him, and there's two sides of the venue if you remember. So he was on the other side. We don't turn on the light because we only use half of it, and that guy was just sitting there. I was like, dude, we got some weird ass guy here, man. He just came in and paid venue and sat there. Like he didn't say anything. He didn't talk to anyone. He didn't look at his phone. He just sat there. Let's check his alright. He's like, oh, it's okay. I'm okay. I was like, okay. I don't know how to communicate with this guy. And then he kept coming.
So
he would ask me like, yo, do you need setup? I was like, yeah, we need like monitors and shit. So this guy lugs a monitor. And did you bring an Xbox as well? He probably full setup. Xbox, I think. But dude, back in the days, Xbox 360 is like 500 pounds.
yeah,
It's ridiculous, right?
They're heavy.
I was like, okay, this guy's probably like, he drives, so he's okay, right? This guy, he rides a bike from Vancouver.
It's the Vietnamese blood in him, man. What do you expect?
And then he came, and then he would play casual. He knows us a little bit better. And then one day he just came up to me, like, dude, he called me to the dark side of the room. There's two sides, right? There's a bright side where everyone's there, and there's nobody, right? He called me there. I was like, bruh, I don't know, man. I was like, okay, there's a little bit dark. And then he whispered in my ear. Two of us in the dark side of the room, he whispered in my ears. You know how gay that is?
Well, what did he tell you?
He was like this. Do you remember that? You don't remember? My God, he was like.
No.
It was like that. I'm telling you. I remember. He was like.
You're bullshitting.
I'm not bullshitting. He was like.
You can just say it. Fake news, guys.
He was like.
It's
He was
long.
like. It's like. Can I help you? Woo! I was like.
The stream is over.
You know what he was there for, Kenny?
What? What?
I'm like, sure, like, but did you have to like whisper in my ears? Like, there was nobody. No, we're talking nobody. Dead silence. The room, dead silent, dark. Two dudes. Can I help you? I was like, yeah, you can, of course. And then, well, anyways, he gave me a lot of ideas.
Yeah.
And then I didn't even know that he was still riding a bike
Okay.
because he was supporting so much. But he doesn't play much. Then he started giving me ideas like, oh, we can run leagues. We can run blah, blah, blah. And it was good. People love the leagues. They're like, hey, this is so fun. David, he always brings it up about, oh, maybe we should run that league again. See, like my career, it was really good. That idea was genius. We got a lot of new people. Especially we only host once a week. So they keep people coming back, right? People kept coming back.
We had a novice league and a pro league, if I remember correctly.
No, I think we had like a 3-tier league. 3 tiers. Let me check the time. Oh, we still have an hour, so good. We can cover everything that we want about VSB. And then one day I asked him, like, why do you want to help? Like, this guy wouldn't talk to me when there's a lot of people. Like, he changed so much. When I had to talk to him, I have to bring him to the dark room. Otherwise, he wouldn't like speak up. Like, what the fuck? I was like, Long. And he's like, what? What? Yeah, dude, but you're not talking right now. He was like, what? I was like, you know what? I was like, okay, we'll talk over there. And then I was like, why are you doing this? He's like, I just want to make people happy. He's like, doing this, people People get excited, people are happy, and then he's happy. I was like, oh shit, this guy is doing what I'm doing, except in the kind of awkward way, because he doesn't really communicate with anyone but myself. But that's what he said, and I was like, oh damn, like I was almost in tears at that time, but I didn't want to. You know, if I had tears in that dark room and he sees it, he'll probably give me a hug or some shit.
And then it might have gotten a little frisky.
Yeah, exactly, right?
I see. Maybe.
I tied down my ass at that time. I'm like, bruh, bruh, if something happens right there, man, nobody can hear me. We're in a dark room, dead silence.
Oh my god, Kenny wasn't ready for.
So anyways, and then what happened? I think we continued for a while, and bruh, here we go again, eSpot. Yo, you guys are doing pretty well. Guess what? We're gonna up your fucking rent. I'm like, bruh, again? And man, like, fuck man, I'm so tired. You know what? I have to move the equipment every time, and it's upstairs. We have to lug it upstairs, clean up. It's just all me and Benson, and then it's so much work. Once a week, there's always so much work. I'm like, dude, I'll be like so grateful if I can just leave my equipment there, right? And then what happened? Then you started coming more often as a player.
To eSpot?
Yeah. You know, we started hosting monthly, and now we have like Marvel and shit regularly.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's where you be Casanocos. Oh, I beat Casanocos. You tell,
do you mean?
You tell everyone. Who cares? You didn't play that game, fool.
Bro, he beat everyone in our scene.
Oh, like everyone who's free?
Yeah, well, everyone is.
Oh, you can talk about how like legendary you are. I'm gonna drink some water.
Wow. No, I mean like during that during the esports time, it was pretty fun. Honestly, it was only FGC games at that point. I should kind of point that out. Like, the focus was definitely for Street Fighter 4, and it was definitely at the pinnacle of like how the game was kind of evolving and the people that were playing. There was a lot of hype behind that, Marvel, and nothing else really at that time, eh? Only those two games were the.
We kind of hosted Blaze Blue, I think. We did a little bit of KOF and stuff. Yeah, Anime Fighters too.
It wasn't a lot. It was just a few.
Look at that. So if Clinton beat Cass and Cass beat everyone in our scene, does that make Clinton the best SF4? No, it doesn't work like that.
Oh, okay. People want to hear the stories of when I was the legend of Bei Chiggy. Okay.
All right. Tell them.
All right.
Tell them. You tell me every day, so now they have a chance to hear it.
What do you mean? Okay, so this was kind of funny. Back in the Marvel days, it was Stabbotsford, then it was Brian, and then myself. And the other contenders would be like Klim, I guess, or my cousin Steve. And like that was kind of like the top 5 for our scene. So the scene, like, it was okay for a little bit, but then people stopped coming. It started getting a bit smaller.
Was there a reason why they stopped coming?
No, I think, so what happened is Stabbotsford basically won every single tournament.
Wait, you know what? I'm just going to use the headset. These guys can't hear me. So what should I do?
Yeah. Oh, mic closer?
Oh, is it you or me?
It's probably me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
No.
So basically during that time, it was kind of funny. Like, we finally had a new player. I came to eSpot, and I'm like, holy crap. I'm like, this is a new guy at our scene? That's crazy. And he's playing against my cousin, right? And, like, he was doing pretty well. And then next thing you know, with Doom, there's a move. It's called hard kick, and the kick goes from, like, 0 to, like, straight up, 180 degrees. And basically, he got punished. And it hit him with bionic arm, one of the special moves. And I'm like, yo, man, what are you spraying your legs for? And then after that, the game just went downhill. He ended up losing. And I'm like, oh, snap. Like, yo, man. Like, I didn't know we had new players here. Like, what's your name? And as he was about to say his name, I told him, it doesn't matter. You're irrelevant. And I walked off.
We're talking about Jordan, who's been supporting since the upstairs VSB. He's been coming since. He's still here. One of our better players in Tekken. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff. And then... No, that's later. That's later.
That's later.
Okay.
Like, yeah, this is origin story of, I guess, Jordan. He quit the game soon after that.
Did he quit? Yeah, he started playing Street Fighter as well. I'm a Street Fighter player now. So I fucking suck ass and shit. Like,
hey, he stuck with it. He's doing pretty well now.
Dude, he's playing Tekken now.
Okay, same thing.
He can't play Street Fighter. Come on.
Bro, Akuma's in Tekken. It may as well be Street Fighter.
Let's not talk about him. waste of everyone's time. Who cares about Jordan? Anyway, so we're gonna talk about so that's when they raised our rent, but we're still doing a little bit okay. We raised our price a little bit, venue. I forgot how much, probably $1 or so. That's how much we usually raise, and that's when we started. Was it your idea or Long's idea to start hosting Smash? Because Smash for Wii U came out.
No, it was Long's idea for Smash Wii U.
Was it? Oh no, was it Jason Focus idea? Yeah, it was Focus Jason's idea. He came to yeah, it was your idea, right? He came to that VSB. I don't know why, but he and his friends knows who I am as a player.
Yeah.
So they stalked me or something. That's what he said. And then he told me that, yo, you should host Smash. I'm like, bruh, dude, we don't do party games here, man.
Holy shit.
Nah, not that shit. Dude, that gesture looked really gay. Oh, yeah, anyways, so yeah, we started hosting it, and the tournament was pretty good, and then that's where I met Big D. So I thought his name Big D meant Big D. You know what I meant?
Did you introduce him to Long?
I didn't introduce him to Long, but we also had a little bit of Melee in there. It was really good. The atmosphere was great. A lot of people. And I think after that one, then Long proposed to me. No, not proposed. Not like that way.
Oh, man.
Long is like, you know what? You know, because now there's a lot of people now. Long was like, you know, I really hate this venue. He straight up told me that. I was like, bruh, what do you want me to do, right? Like, I can't change the layout because we optimized it already. And we should look for a new venue. I was like, all right, here we fucking go, man. Like, we moved so many times already, and it was really tiring because I had a day job, I compete, I barely sleep because I also have to practice fighting game. And back then, I was playing a lot of fighting games, not just one game.
Mm-hmm.
And then Long found this place. That's the, you know, we wouldn't look at the Burnaby one for the first time, right? We would look at other places too. Long. Did we? Oh, that was the first one? Oh, yeah, that's the first one we went to. Okay, so we went and found the Burnaby one. And the rent, if we split our weeklies and monthly, is almost the same as renting the place permanently. So we did that, and I was like, all right. You know. So now we can look at those pictures. And so that's the Burnaby VSB. That is the first time we opened as a business, as a store. But we were just so, I was just so busy. We all had day jobs, right? But that was before we came in. And then we were so lucky that Sam messaged me right away when I made that announcement. We were moving, we're going to do this, we're going to open a store. And Sam messaged me right away. It's like, oh, I've been waiting for something like this, blah, blah, blah. And then, can I help out? I was like, yeah, no, definitely. I needed someone because there's no way for me to afford the rent without my day job and all this shit, right? Because I had mortgage, I had everything.
Did he whisper in your ear?
He did not whisper in my ears. Thank God he did not whisper in my ears, Sam. So the first couple VSB was pretty good. A lot of people came. 50 people were kind of like our max capacity to be like comfortable. Don't whisper next time, bruh. And then the first few were good, and then we started to not getting anyone. Because people don't, I thought, you know, I just provide a space. People would come in and pay like, how much did we charge? Like $5?
It wasn't much.
We charged $5. That was retarded, man.
Yeah, it was very
Like
cheap.
every fucking month I was losing money from my day job, but I didn't really care. But like $5, I was like, what the hell am I thinking, right? I was high.
Yeah.
And then, you know, sometimes we get like one person or even 0 people for the day. And I go there every night after work, so we were talking about like midnight. But now you see this, we changed a lot. We changed so much. And yeah, that's how our setup. We used to have 5 or 6 setup, and that's the max we can put. And then oh, this is a little bit different. So this is okay. So what happened here is, why am I holding Michael's hand? Because I'm doing a lot of side bet for Capcom Cup. If you see my phone there and my booklet, this whole event I was side betting on PayPal, and live. So I was up around 1800.
Holy crap!
Dude, I was on fire, man, bruh. People are doing stupid bets. But that one here holding the hand, the total bet was like $400. Bruh, I shat my pants. Anyways, so we're gonna talk about like, so we started.
Oh,
So we started bringing a lot of like Smash. We're trying to host like every single game. So now we have like Smash. This is the melee room. Unfortunately, you can't really see it. And all the pictures you see right here are the
wasn't this just weeklies?
probably weekly. But these are only taken when it's busy. I'm not gonna take a dead picture, right? People are like,
True.
this place is like 2
Looks
people.
like a sweatshop.
There's only 2 people. We're not gonna like go to this place, right? But there's a lot of, I don't even see these guys anymore.
Yeah. I haven't seen Matt in a while.
I don't think he plays anymore.
Yeah.
All right,
He
let's
has
go.
a kid. Oh,
So this is the back room of the old VSB. So this is where we put melee.
yeah.
Okay, so this is epic, man. So these 2 guys don't play anymore, but this is Eric and Sean. They're having a money match in 344. And then halfway during his matches, he took off his shirt. Don't ask me why. I don't know why. And then I think he lost the money match after he took his shirt off.
He was trying to do
Look
the
at that.
Pimco special. Is that long?
That is long. That's young long. Okay. Let's keep going. Oh, brother. Oh, brother. Here.
The
Clinton.
legend.
Go for it, Clinton.
Okay, so this was so funny. I think one day, like, we were clearing out the chairs and we found this monstrosity. And during this time, it was so funny because people were like, yo, like, did someone rage really hard and break the chair? Is that what happened? Like, how did this even happen? I think at one point we wanted to give away as a trophy. But it was a bit dangerous. We had to throw it out. But I think for this one, the rumors were one of the Smash players got really mad, smashed the chair, and hence the legendary VSB chair. Ironically enough, it wasn't even that. Someone sat on it.
Brother, how do you
collapsed.
sit? How do you fuck up a chair like this?
Someone sat on it.
How do you sit like that? Think about it.
Yeah, he was on the edge of his seat. What
So who broke the chair? Because I wasn't there. Because when I got there after work, you were like, yo, Kenny, like, look at this. I'm like, what kind of masterpiece is this, dude? So who broke it?
Dude, Connor, a.k.a. LTL from anime.
How do you break it? Like, how the hell do you break a freaking chair and... Next picture, man. What is this? Oh, this is a Mortal Kombat scene when we had one.
Oh, that was fun time.
No, they had like good like 13, 14 people. You see Razira there?
Yeah.
You see Jen,
60420 Ronin.
Ronin, and you see Patrick there. He moved to Toronto.
Patrick
I
was
don't
so
know.
cool.
Yeah, I don't know who the other guys are, but this picture is a little bit blurry. Okay, let's go to the next picture. Oh, this is when Snow had to Yo, Peter! 1, 2, 3. The guy with glasses, that's Peter, my dude. My dude. His hair was so long, it was up to his butt. But that guy support whenever he can. He was so busy working. And well, anyway, Snow had to leave. We made him a small trophy as a gift because he loved VSB. He met everyone at VSB.
Then we brought him a cake, eh?
Did we buy him a cake?
I remember there was cake.
I think it was some Smash Way bought him a cake.
Yeah.
Yeah. So good times.
times.
Really good times. And
Halloween
we had a
party.
Halloween party. Pride, Rooney. Who's the guy with the gun?
I have no idea.
Is that Jackson? On the far left? Yeah. I don't know. I have a knife in the back. You can see.
Mhm.
I don't know who the other people are. Maybe we can keep going.
What are these thumbnail pictures?
Dude,
man?
my phone was ass.
Dude.
Dude, this is what we call busy back in days. 10 people.
Oh yeah, the
we-
legendary.
Like we were hype when we had like 10 to like 13 people. We're like, dude, it's so packed to the VSB, 13 people. Fuck my life.
Yeah.
Let's go. Oh, we have some like disco light.
Dude, is this legit your phone?
That is you.
No,
It's my phone and that's you.
Dude, is it? I can't
Yes.
Tell. Dude, that's like a blotch. How can you even tell what that is?
I remember it was you.
Oh,
All right, let's keep going.
probably was. Is that my Fido uniform?
Fido uniform. Nah, that was before that.
Oh.
Hey, let's keep going. Dude, my phone was so bad. I was thinking of Larry Lur here coming to our. This Why is it in this folder? This is not. All right, my bad. Let's keep going. My bad. Let's keep going. Here we go. So this is our streaming setup.
Hype.
This is our streaming setup that we still spend a lot of money on. It was so ghetto. It lags.
Oh,
It
man.
lagged long. Why?
Okay, you weren't there, Kenny, when Long went AFK for like, what was it, like a month or two? And I had to figure out how to put this stuff together. I'm like, which one plugs into what? I had to draw out like a really ghetto diagram on how to like, what plugs into what. And like, Long came back, he's like, what the hell are you doing? And it's like, hey, it worked, didn't it?
It did work.
It worked. It worked for a month.
Dude, if you tell me to set that, dude, look at those red chairs. Those chairs, you know where I got them from? From my parents. They used to own a restaurant. And they didn't need it. I just grabbed it from the garage.
Oh my god.
It was so ghetto. I was like, Jesus Christ. It's from a Chinese restaurant, bro.
Hey, that's how you know it's Chinese roots,
We
right?
didn't have money. All right, let's go to the next picture.
Hey, they didn't break, did they?
They didn't break. So,
Good
you know,
chairs.
no, after that broken chair incident, I try to get chairs that are like more durable that you can't break. Some still broke.
They broke too. Okay,
Some still broke, I'm
should
telling
we
you.
tell them about the duct tape stories?
Oh, bro.
Okay, so at one point at VSB,
You
we
gotta
had
go to the next picture.
so many broken chairs that we're like, why don't we just repair them? So we started duct taping.
You legit slept on those chairs. You're right. Jason slept one of those too. Focus, Jason.
Yeah?
Because we just lined them up like a bed.
Dude, those chairs were legit. Those chairs were legit.
We did sleepover because we had like a shower in the OVSB.
Yeah.
So now we take a look at our list here. You know, so there's one time there's this customer just came in. He just came in, all right? He paid menu and he's like, "Yo, Kenny, can I use the shower?" I was like, "Bruh, no, no, like that's our only toilet. Like, who knows what are you gonna do in the shower, right?"
Yeah, I honestly, I don't know what happened in that washroom, and I really hope to never know.
We don't want to know. Like that. We don't know how. Like honestly, that shower is. That guy who asked for the shower is messed up. I'm like, bruh. So first we don't have towels. Like I don't know what you're gonna do. He's like, no, don't worry. I brought my own towels. I was like, bro. So you came here to shower? Like, why did you do it at home? You know?
He got treated like a
No,
chick,
it
you
wasn't
know?
Seb. It wasn't Seb. It wasn't Seb. Anyway, so we're gonna move. This is our Halloween party with the VR kind of thing. I think this is Connor, right?
Isn't that me?
Did you play?
Maybe.
Wow, this is an Asian guy. It's probably not Connor. Okay, next.
Vancouver shelter battle? Jesus Christ.
And this long. Oh, long hair legit. Look at that. Look at that long hair legit. Younger Serengo. Sandman, of course, he been contributing a lot in the Smash community. You know, talking about Smash, every time we go to VSB, when we open, on Sunday, I think it's Sunday, first two people are there. Do you know who? You were there sometimes.
Yeah?
First two people.
Sandman always came.
No, he's not the first. The first two people is always the same two people.
First two people?
They came as a pair.
Are you sure? I know legit comes.
No, no, no.
But like,
Lemon and Forticon, they always come first.
really?
They come every Sunday.
This might have been
first thing.
after.
Probably after.
Because I don't think they came until later in the scene.
Yeah, they came the first time. Before I go in, I'm like, I know who's there already. You know, Taylor and Forticon, they're always there. And they were so dedicated. And they
Well, it paid off.
paid off, man. Lemon is like fucking a god now.
Yeah? Just picked the top tier. That changed his entire game up. Oh man, I'm not winning. Better pick the best chances of winning. Oh, where's my Lucina and what was the other
No,
one?
he
Like
never
the,
used
the
Lucina.
squid?
But who did he use?
Yeah, Inkling.
But he used a lot of characters.
Lucina, Bling, Joker, hit all of them.
But now he's like he can use anyone.
Yeah.
Big D is kind of fraudulent now.
Is he?
He
Well,
doesn't win now.
it's easy. Just pick a top tier too.
He's using option slice, and I'm using a low tier. I can't win because of the reason. Anyways, let's move on with
Oh
the
my
pictures.
God. Richie, if we want to talk about my Samus, oh man, I remember when I came back, like exhausted, hungover.
Oh,
From,
let's talk about Richie. Richie was there. You know, were you there when Richie came for the first time?
I believe so. I should have been.
He
there.
just came and then he's like, "Is this where like the Smash weekly is?" I was like, "Well, yeah." He just stood there. But you know, thankfully, Pride, like big shout out. He always always welcomed the new players. Even now, he makes them like very comfortable, and that keeps them coming back. And everyone met each other there, right?
100%.
It's cool. But honestly, what more epic is Legit's hair? Look at that.
Pretty
It's so
godlike.
wavy. It's crazy. I wonder, like, does he straighten his hair every day? Do you straighten your hair every day, Legit? Anyways, let's move on to another picture. We have.
That's some maintenance right there.
Oh, that's it. And then I think this one here we.
Maybe it's L'Oreal.
Oh. And then I think after this VSB here, we had to shut down.
Yeah.
There's this gambling business law that we weren't familiar with. Went through a lot of process and trouble, but during that, thankfully we were still able to run our tournaments thanks to Spiro, who invited us to host at Elements Casino.
Yeah.
Oh, but before that, we were at the Spacecraft. We did our first really big event,
Virtual Battle Royale.
Vancouver Battle Royale, bro.
Oh,
The first one was the second one.
I see. Yeah.
That's how it didn't work out. But I will go into that. So we're gonna talk about the first Vancouver Street Battle. No, Vancouver Battle Royale.
Yeah, yeah.
Just show the video first. It's a 2-minute video, so they'll kind of understand what's going on. Oh no, that's not true. That video is the last VBR. The last one from Spacecraft.
Elements Casino came after
Yeah, it came after.
PBR.
But then that's when we had to. So no. So we still have Burnaby venue when we're hosting VBR.
Yeah. So what happened is we
Do you have the pictures for that, Long? Okay, show me those ones. And then after we went to Element with Spiro.
yes.
Dude, technology back then wasn't really good.
On saving the thumbnails.
Did I?
Save the thumbnails, not the whole picture.
And whatever. This is the first. Yeah. Oh, a lot of people. I'm telling you, a lot of people volunteer. We basically tear down a whole store to run this event.
Yeah.
So how it happened is Spacecraft is like a co-working space. So they're like, "Yo, Kenny, we want you to host at our space." I was like, "Oh, cool. We can actually what was that?"
Speak into the mic.
Oh, okay. So I always wanted to host something bigger because I wanted to see if I'm capable of doing it. Our team.
Yeah.
And we're like, okay, let's try it. It was good. I think our first one was a little bit over 100 people, 120 or something.
Yeah. It was.
Oh my God, these pictures are awful, huh? Yeah, whatever. So now we have Landon there. Is that Landon?
Yeah.
No, I swear I didn't save it like this. Why are the pictures so bad? But anyways, this is our first Vancouver Battle Royale. And then now there's Gootex. Gootex came in.
Yeah.
Dude, I bop his ass, man.
I Bob Kazanoko.
Dude,
I mean, like, I don't think this is relevant at this point.
It
Kenny.
wasn't anyways. So now let's move on. And so I won. That was the first Street Fighter 5 tournament. No, this is the second Street Fighter 5 tournament. Why is Jeff there? Wait, this wasn't Street Fighter 5. Is this Street Fighter 5?
I think at this point, Street Fighter 5 has come out already. So people were coming in
Oh,
because
wait.
of Street Fighter
Yeah.
5. First
I
Street
remember.
Fighter
I remember.
5
That was the
monthly.
first Street Fighter 5 monthly. Okay, let's keep going. Let's just show all the picture and then we show the video. Oh, okay. We're just gonna show the video of a recap of VBR. This is a quick 2 minutes video. My boy Bill put in a lot of work. You guys don't see Bill anymore because he now has a kid and he's basically a production manager and he's the one who made our logo.
Yeah, Bill's awesome. We're gonna get like 300 later.
Well, let's get hyped.
Yeah, here we are, guys. Grand finals for Vancouver.
Oh yeah.
First ever.
Oh, there's.
Oh
Yo,
my goodness!
Where's my clip?
And is he making fun of his cat ears? Don't make fun of his cat ears. Oh, he pet him like a cat, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh my god! Oh! I just realized.
Oh my gosh. This is not even a legal game.
This set just became infinitely more difficult for Captain L, and we are here at Vancouver Battle
This was the
Royale,
most people that we
November
had
28, 2015, okay?
in our
This
video
is
gaming
Grand
event.
Finals Big D.
This is Captain L.
What a forwarder. Excellent. Oh!
Catches him on a quick attack.
So who won that tournament?
Big D.
I think Landon won that tournament.
I believe
Offstage.
Landon
Do you
did.
guys understand
Wasn't
what's
it's
going
Landon's first time beating
Yes.
Big D? I think.
Yes.
So this is the first time beating him, right?
Yes.
Something big. And I remember Jason, hugging him. Yeah, I remember this one.
Oh my god, that air.
Big D trying not to be salty.
Oh.
He tried to hide it. Wasn't even close, man. He did not hide it very well. There was some. Why is Austin? Oh, Stanley winning Guilty Gear. Younger Jordan. Oh, now these guys are the same.
Ultra Street Fighter 4.
Yeah, this is pretty good.
The
Yo,
production.
this is where we started growing like a lot. I remember when before we moved into the Burnaby location, we had Facebook like a couple hundred likes.
Yeah.
For running how long? Like 5 years? And then when we moved into the Burnaby one, before we realized, it was like 1,000 likes. I was like, what the heck? We did no advertisement. Our location was ass. It was upstairs. Like there's no signage. People keep coming. New people.
Hey man, we had a small sign that said Vancouver Street Battle here or something on the window, but I think that's as far as it went.
Yo, I'm gonna tell you. So that sign there, Spiro came for the first time. He, like the Elm Casino marketing manager, he came and he was like, "What the fuck? Where is this place?" So he saw the sign. He was like, "This place," and he came up and he's like, "Yo, I can see how professional this is," because that's when we already evolved to like, we ran brackets better. Everything was better. We changed a lot. But wow. So what do we have here that we wrote? We had that grudge match between Serengo and K-Town.
Oh, that was legendary.
That was fun.
I'm relevant.
That was really good. So every time we did like a VBR teardown reset, you gotta tell them how it was hell.
Okay, you guys can imagine lugging all the CRTs, lugging all the monitors, lugging all the cables, all the stream equipment, all of the like consoles, everything together. Putting that up, when you come in, everything's already prepared for you guys. You guys can see that, yes, it's pretty easy. You just plug in and you play. But the background behind that, it takes up to hours.
Yeah, these are
And, like-
things that we behind the scene. What time do we wake up? We wake up at like 7 or something.
Probably 6.
But we finished prepping at 4 a.m. So we wake up 3 hours later. We move everything. A lot of people helping, of course, because we need a lot of vehicles.
Yeah.
Thank God, spacecraft was so close to the OVSB. We tear down. We set out. Long has to set up a stream. Blah blah blah. I had to, floor manage the whole place and a lot of setups. Right. When we were done, people were like, "Oh, let's go get food." Blah blah blah. I was like, "Oh, fuck you guys," right? then we have to move everything back and reset it for next few days for business. That usually lasts us until like 5 a.m. Our tournament ends at like 12. Sometimes a little bit over, so like 1. And then we have to reset everything for another 4 or 5 hours. A lot of people help. And then we have the Islanders, the Street Fighter people, Island Nate. I think Kairos back then already came.
Yes.
Mac, yeah. And then all those people came. And I remember one of the VBR, they stayed over. And it was, I think it was a week. No, it was like a couple months before Street Fighter 5 came out. They bought me a PS4. They bought me a PS4 with Street Fighter 5. I was so happy because they were really thankful of the work that we do, and I was all in tears. Of course, very very happy. Thank you so much, guys. And I remember one of the VBR came Blue River, the Ultimate Marvel 3 champion.
Yeah.
He came over.
Champion.
Why did he come to our event? Yeah. So Canada Cup we hosted at Spacecraft, one of the first one, and King Blue River slept over at
VSB.
VSB. We didn't even have a bed or anything. Like, did he just sleep on the chairs like you did?
I'm pretty sure. But basically, what happened is like.
Okay, Clinton knows the story. I went home and sleep on the fuck that man. I'm not gonna sleep there with like 50 guys.
No. So the Islanders weren't even there. So basically, we went through all this work to put up VBR. As you guys can imagine, like waking up early in the morning, getting all the stuff there, setting up and TOing is pretty exhausting, right? Then like these guys that Lapchi flew over.
Yeah, Lapchi flew them over.
Yes, there was like Ricky. There was I think.
No, that wasn't the EXP Bar Canada Cup. No.
No,
Definitely not.
I remember there was Ricky. Was there F Champ or Balrog?
F Champ was there. That was another one too.
And so basically, there's these high-profile players, right? So they all came. J1 was there.
They came into our venue too.
Yes.
Because K-Bat and them they were playing. Ricky.
And I was informed that King Blue River would be stopping by. And I'm like, okay, sure. You know what? It's
I remember
12 a.m. at this point, okay?
2 a.m. He came at 2.
No, he came at like 3 a.m., man. So I'm just waiting there from like 12 a.m. Everyone's already gone. I'm like, is this guy coming? Or like, what the hell's going on? Right?
I remember now.
So I'm exhausted, as you can imagine, from like running the tournament, just making sure everything.
We didn't sleep. I'm telling you,
we didn't
man.
sleep. So I waited for this guy to show up. He shows up, knocks on the door. I'm like, oh great, now he's coming in.
Right.
So come in, and I'm up next morning, like 3 hours later.
Yeah,
preparing for the
7
tournament
a.m.
again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I couldn't pick you up. I remember that.
And it was like, holy crap. It was nightmares, like nightmare fuel, but at the same time, like thinking back to these times, they were really fun times, honestly speaking.
Yeah, it was hard. I mean, we were dying, man. Every big event, it's just so much work, but they're fun, good memories.
Like, I feel like doing them, like as much hard work as it is, when you look back on it, it is something that you can be proud of.
Right.
And I think that's the important thing about why we do this.
Yeah, and then after that event, so Kane had to still, stay at our place before his flight, right? That guy helped us like sweep the place, right? He took a broom. He was cleaning for us.
Yeah.
So, a shout out to him. Yeah, Christy was there too, I think.
Christy was there too, yeah.
Yeah. So now fast forward to where Spacecraft. Here we go again. Hey guys, the last couple ones was doing pretty good. We're not gonna just raise your rent. We want half your cut. I was like, oh, okay. So we barely make anything. So the price was pretty big. But back then we still didn't know the how the gaming law works. So we still went by the price will count by what you call it, hot heads.
Yeah.
There's 100 people, the price was 1,000. But we had bonus in there. So whatever we made extra, and then of course paying all the other staffs, the food, everything. That's a lot of money. I'm telling you. Just buying food alone is like 500 plus.
Like, you guys have to keep in mind when we run these events, it is a lot of money being put into it, right? You have to keep in mind. Street Fighter rap?
Yeah, I
Yes.
remember now. Do we have that stupid clip? So so before we're trying to make it a little bit more professional. We have like plans. We're gonna spend money on this. We're gonna spend money on that. We're gonna run it like this, run it like that.
Yeah, like
So
the hype video, for example.
Yeah, like they were trying to be involved. Like they were trying to be involved. But like you know, you guys should just stay back because you guys don't know what you're doing. And now they want 50% of the revenue. We're gonna lose money because we have to pay everyone, right? We have to eat, you know. But they're just sitting there and like you know, helping the reception desk, and then the rent we have to both pay. Half.
Yeah.
Like that's retarded, right? Then I was like, okay, you know what? Before you know, for this VBR, we are going to change the name to Virtual Battle Royale because their company is called a Virtual.
Shoot. It was a betting. It was a betting.
Yeah, it was an
company.
online betting company.
Virtual.
Yeah, Virtual Fantasy League.
There we go. Yes.
Yeah, fuck them.
Whew.
They're okay. We're gonna, you know what? We're gonna change the name. They're gonna change our name. This is our event. Now you want to change our name. Want 50% of that? We have to pay, you know, venue. But VSB is the one paying all the staffs. I was like, are you high, bro? Right? And then now, not just that. Now they're like, you know, before we start, we're gonna hire this guy.
Not sponsored by like Burnaby Tourism.
Oh, we did get sponsored by Burn Tourism, but they only fork $1,000.
Yeah, so not half and half.
But why do they get half when it's on the same event, right? So now we have 500 extra. Without a thought, I just put it on the prize pool, right?
Yeah.
Makes sense, right? But now those fools took that $500. Like, bruh, Kenny, I have this great idea. There's this really fuck my life.
Talented.
Yeah, there's a really talented. He's kind of famous rapper from Victoria. We know him.
And you guys know, like, Victoria is known for the rap scene.
We're gonna hire this guy and make a song for VBR, and we'll get him to, you know, come over here and rap for us as an intro of the event. I'm like, what the fuck, bro? Why? It's like, yeah, don't worry, man. It's only like $500. $500. You know how much that is? We can put in the prize pool. And anyways, this is the product that he. Oh my God. Okay, you guys can have fun now.
Island, round one.
Don't blink, cause I beat you in an instant. Round 1 KO style is exquisite. This is my house, you're just here for a visit. And I didn't come to play, I kill you, it's
Who made
all
this video?
business. Street Fighter, my fist, they spit fire. My wrist could twist tires, the champ, you're all fighters. Street Fighter, I build my empire. My skills are admired, I kill to get higher. I'm a Street Fighter, I move just like lightning. Smooth, cause I'm the fight to lose. Yeah, right, kid. You wanna battle an animal. Street Fight, I'm a cannibal. Do damage and manage to uppercut like a savage. Just the raddest and fattest. Chop you up with a back fist. I excel when you lacking. Knock me down, I'm attacking. Round 1, oh, what happened? 2 things, well, homie, rapping, am I scrapping? You wanna battle me? Never turn down a challenge, but you better watch your step. Your rap is in the balance. Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. Red Bull for the wings, we wobble the stage. E. NCIX run so deep. It's the Battle Royale 2016. Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. Red Bull for the wings, we wobble the stage. E. NCIX run so deep. It's a Battle Royale 2016. Rip guts, it's sick, but I just must. Slit wrists with 6 cuts with just rust. Bust bones with throat thrusts and uppercuts. I fight not with soft touch, my one punch stops.
500, bro.
I came to be the gamer, everybody wants to short. I came to take aim, show everybody my art, rip everybody apart. I'm
Well, I
killing
mean,
them
it's
from the
pretty
start.
legendary now.
1, 2, 3, 4.
How many
Moving
views
up
are
the
there?
ranks, check
That's the real
score on
question.
board. I chop you into
Are there
pieces,
views?
use my arm like a
I'm
sword.
sure
Plus I
there's
spit
views.
blue flames that
Like,
kill
this
when
is
you
a
stay
meme.
warned. Backflip,
this is
theatrics,
Vancouver's
I
version.
ass kick, spastic.
This
should be our- this should be the theme song.
Dude, the editing sucked ass of this video. This does not work.
Shed my wings and
This is some, like, this a child can make better editing.
Dude, what is this?
They're advertising their own brand, Virtual Fantasy League.
Put you in an ambulance, aim and sprays accurate, fabulous, miraculous. Talking but I'm backing it, you had the crown, I'm jacking it. My name is Robbie West, the champ, so check the manuscript.
This is the rapper. What's his name? Robbie West.
NCIX runs so deep, it's
What?
a battle royale.
Tell him what? Robbie West, bruh, you suck.
Like a bee, Red Bull for the
he's
wings,
Canadian
wobble the
Eminem.
stage.
Dude, did he edit this himself?
X runs so deep,
Did he-
it's a battle
so-
royale 2016.
Don't get me started, bro. So
Legendary.
I'm like, so this guy's named Vincent. He's the one who, you know, gave me this idea. I'm like, wait, Vincent, so what the fuck was that? I'm like, why did you hire this guy? He's pretty famous, man. He's gonna bring in a lot of like people. He brought like 4 chicks. All 4 were his chicks. So he didn't bring anyone. Nobody listened to the rap. People were playing video games. We handed him $500, and he peaced out. He ate some popcorn and peaced out. And the girl just took our chips.
Oh yeah, I remember.
He took a lot of candies, took some chips. I'm like, bro, we gave him free food. We gave him $500. $500.
Hey man, at least he brought some chicks to the event.
They weren't that great. They weren't that great. Anyways, so we're gonna look. Okay, we have to scan through. It's getting a hot late. We didn't expect to talk this much. So we're gonna scan through a lot of events that we ran outside of VSB, especially during the time that we were closed. So we're gonna go from. Let's go from the first one.
Oh my gosh, I remember picking
This
up
is the-
these.
This is the first time I made medals for our event. You had to pick them up from Nash, the guy from Surrey.
Dude,
That shit was ghetto, man. I'm telling you, that shit was ghetto.
have you seen his his
But
production?
I ordered from there. So this guy had his office in this house.
Yeah.
It was ghetto, man.
Dude, I kid you not. It was this guy's like, it's not his garage, it's like a den room or something that he converted into a trophy shop.
Yeah. And it just wasn't that professional, but that's what we can afford back then.
Hey, at least there was medals, alright guys?
Yeah, anyway, so these are awful pictures that I did not take. You would just scan through those. These are off. No, this is actually even better if you don't zoom. If you zoom in, is it thumbnails?
Yeah, they're all thumbnails, Kenny.
So we got hired by, I think, Red Bull,
Red Bull, yeah.
where we started hosting this thing called Fan City Throwdown.
Yeah.
And it's like, yo, what the hell? Why is the picture like this? So we have long hair, and then Mike came. This was actually Mike Ross' last event. I'm really close with him, so he came for me. I'm like, hey, Mike, we just want something. We want you to come. He's like, yeah, I'll come for you, man.
Yeah.
No problem. I was like, no, the pay is not. You don't have to pay me anything. That's what he said. And then I'm like, oh, wow. And then, anyways, I'll pay for a hotel and this. So we got some money from Red Bull. I think he won the tournament.
Yeah. Mike Ross, like, he was a big supporter of SF5. Before
Yeah, and then we went to get food. He stayed at my house at the end instead of the hotel. Yeah, nice guy. I was going to keep scrolling through the other events. So this one we held at UBC. Honestly, the production was pretty weak.
Yeah.
I felt like our shot would do way better at Burnaby, but we didn't have a place, right? And the production was very disappointing. So I hope okay, so this is Elements. This is the first time we got hired to run event.
Mm-hmm.
So this is where, our value went up because we don't have to rent anything anymore.
Mm-hmm.
We're just providing the people we're bringing traffic, we're providing the setups and our
the service.
experience and service, right?
Yeah.
And it was good. So we're gonna scan through what the hell these pictures.
I
And
missed that venue.
yeah, that venue was great.
It was close to home for me too.
Espiro who wanted to transform that room that nobody uses into like an esport gaming lounge. Unfortunately, the location is just too far in Cloverdale. But then everyone had a good time. We eat, we drink, gamble. Oh my god, sorry for these awful pictures. It just doesn't really justify how awesome this event was. And you can't even see how much they won. But our tournaments were all like $1,000.
Yeah.
We never had any tournaments that's under 20, 30 people. We capped it for what? How many people do we cap? Those tournaments? No cap maybe? But our prize pool were all thousands. It was crazy. So we had people, Ultra's Fearful was like 850. 850, man.
Okay. Just to put into context, these numbers did not exist until maybe like the beginning of like the first tournaments would get like hundreds of people.
Yeah.
These type of earnings did not exist in the FGC.
No, but it was crazy. And then, this is when we announced that reopening, this Richmond VSB. This is the Vancouver Battle Royale Revival. We have 400 people.
Yeah.
That's the most we ever had. When we had like 200 something at the spacecraft VBR, we're like, this is crazy. Now we got something with like 400 people, man. We have Young the Beast, Jeremy. Dude, man, this guy, Jeremy, I'm going to talk about Jeremy a little bit. Came into the VSB Burnaby. He just came in, grabs his stick, and started playing. Didn't greet us, didn't pay venue. I just came in and was like, who the fuck is this guy? He just sat there. And then I was going to, take a piss and then come out and tell that guy. He peaced out already. I was like, bruh, who is that guy? Anyways, now he's good, but he just came in and peaced out. He grabbed his stick. He didn't even ask. He just, sat down and started playing casuals.
You gotta be smooth. You gotta be smooth.
He was pretty smooth, man. Okay, now go to the next picture. We got a lot of people, a lot of new people.
I think we should talk about the timing for this one too. I believe this is just when Infinite came out.
Infinite? Oh, Marvel Infinite, that garbage game?
Hey, at the time, nobody knew.
I knew, bro.
Well, people enjoyed it.
We
at the
put in
time.
$500 in this shit. How many people came? Like 20?
Well, hey, that was still.
The
a decent
graphics
amount.
sucks.
Yeah, it's pretty.
The
bad.
combos us.
Yeah.
My God. Anyways, I had to skip. So, anyways, these are this Pinnacle, of course. The timeline don't, and then now we started hosting like leagues and stuff like Canadian Pro Series. Why is this picture in here? Why is that picture in there? We have Serengo helping us host, and then these melee players. We can just keep. What the hell? Ultimate. I think this is the last tournament for Landon. He doesn't play Ultimate anymore.
Yeah.
Lemon here, classic with his lemon headband and shirt. Very cute. The Big Weed, all these people. Okay, we just scan through these. These are pretty recent. Oh, this is the one that I did not go. No, I went to this. But you ran it. Oh, that's me.
No.
That's
you,
me,
No,
fool.
you ran this one.
You ran this one. I won this one.
Was it?
Yes. You're like, so we got offered from Repo, and not we actually. Clinton did. I don't know how.
I have no idea.
You remember a Kent
Yeah.
Silva?
Yeah.
He contacted you, and then you're like, yo, Kenny, let me handle this. I'll run this. What happened, bro?
Hey, it went pretty well.
In the beginning,
Yeah.
it was like a 8-month series, I think.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, okay. I mean, you're experienced enough. Maybe we can do this. But unfortunately, we didn't get the qualification again.
Yeah.
I honestly did not blame you. I just felt like it was a game. And then we could have, I don't know. I think it was also the space anyway. So we didn't have a permanent space. So that,
we didn't have a venue.
Yeah,
to
it was
really
hard
run
to
it.
build. And then Ken is like, you know what? You guys don't get this anymore.
Yeah.
Whatever. So that's the picture of the tournament. That one right there. This is where when Street Fighter V was still very active. I mean, I won that one. I never joined Street Fighter V ever again.
Street Fighter 5
like real
was
tournament.
pretty unfortunate, all things considered.
But we made a lot of new people, a lot of friendship.
Yeah.
All new games we do that, so it's pretty cool. But unfortunately, Nate doesn't play anymore. Who's the guy in the back? Big Rick?
Big
Is
Rick.
that him? That's
Big
him,
Rick.
right? He doesn't play anymore. Max is in Japan now. Josh is one of our top player, and then Derek played. So this has to be top 8 photos because they're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah.
Bruce haven't seen for a while,
Or he
but I
might
think
just hung
he's
out.
yeah, I think Bruce is busy with school. I hope he shows up for the last Oki. And I think that's it for all the pictures of the side events. I didn't save a lot because there's too many pictures that we have to go through it. We're talking about like 4,000 pictures maybe. I just saved some of the memorable ones. And then of course, then we reopen of this Richmond one. And we're just going to quickly look at those pictures of the current one in case you guys are watching that didn't, haven't been to this one. This is how the backroom used to look like.
We used to have the whole space.
We used to have the whole space, and then now Breakout kind of took back half the space. Let's keep going.
Oh, do you want to talk about your pods?
Oh, okay. We're going to go back one picture. And you see these tables? we call them pods. So each table you can put 4 setups and hide all the cables. So I actually got them for free,
Well, kind of.
but they worth from 5K to 10K each.
Yeah.
So I host a FIFA regional tournament for
Red Bull.
not Red Bull, EA.
No, I'm pretty sure it was Red Bull.
No, Red Bull linked me to
Ah,
EA.
yes,
So I
yes,
hosted
okay.
for EA. So their prize pool was like 1.1 million euro. 1.1 million for FIFA.
Dude, I'm starting to think we should go into sports games, man.
The competitors, they all qualify through online around the world. Got free flight to Whistler. And you know how old they are? They're all around 15 or under.
Wow.
They were competing for 1.1 million euro. We were playing for $50 right now, fighting games. Jesus Christ. Anyway, so after that, they know that I owned a space. That's when VSB was closed down, the Burnaby one, and they're like, "We're gonna throw these away." I'm like, "Bruh, they're so expensive." It's like, "Do you want them?" I know that you have a space. I had a space. I quickly called Spiro because we're hosting at Elements. I'm like, "Hi, Spiro, what's up? Hey, what's going on?" It's like, "Save me." He's like, "What?" I'm like, "You know, we have these, blah blah blah. We need a space." He's like, "Yeah, you can just put it at like Elements." So I only had to pay for the shipping. It was like $1,000. It was really steep, but like for 4 of these tables, it was really worth it because I was like, because we were still looking for space. One day we'll be able to use this. Now we're using these, and it's great. So just pictures of current VSB, and this is back then. Whenever I take a picture, I try to take the ones that looks packed. But this is what we consider packed. And then we had our own apparel. People started buying this and that. Big Wii with the class. Oh my god. Yeah. And then I bought these tables because I felt like head-to-head matches, better quality for pictures because it's easier to take pictures, and it's just better. You can't really listen to buttons.
Production, it's more arcade style. It's a modern way of doing a classic thing.
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna quickly. Yeah. Well, one of those table is 400 USD. So I bought 2 of them. That's 800 USD. And people, when they get salty, I'm not calling names, but when people get salty, they slam on the tables. It really breaks my heart. Anyways, so we'll scan through all this. Yeah, keep going. Yeah, so people wearing our apparel, very happy. We have sponsors from Collectors Cup, Arousey, what we're sitting on right now. You can see big supporter, our first Canadian Pro Series. And I think that's all the pictures that I didn't save a lot. Because if you guys want to see this, you can look at our album over at our Facebook page. And you know what? Should we put in the good Jason on?
Yeah, 100%.
Maybe you should talk to him.
Yeah.
Because you guys, okay. Hey, Cows. You're not gonna sit in my lap. You're talking with him.
Oh, what?
So.
No, you were being explicit the entire time. Hello.
So I think this one's one of the more interesting conversations, because I was around during the Burnaby times. I like all of us put in a lot of work to make sure that venue worked, and this is kind of like the passing of the torch. C-Cows became kind of like the new TO, especially for VSB. He handled a lot of the events and a lot of the taking care of basically the shop. Can you tell me a little bit about it? Just transitioning and taking on that lead.
Transitioning wise, just my transitioning, or
Yeah, like taking on like the responsibilities at VSB. How did that come about?
so for the chat who don't know me, I'm Jason. I would say I'm a TO. I mainly TO the Sundays. I was before a UBC. I was side TO to Kevin Deere. For anyone who doesn't know Kevin Deere, he was like the main Smash guy. I was the one who helped him. As I continued playing, I really had a passion for TOing. I really liked how you can interact with people and you can build a community. So when I got introduced here, I believe when I was getting into Blaze Blue, That's when I started coming to VSB. Shout outs to my boy Tim and Jared. They introduced me here. As I continued playing and I found the community, I really liked it, but I just don't have like the same grinding mentality as many other people. So I honestly rather TO. So I asked Kenny, hey, can I help you guys? If you guys waive off my fee, can I come in, watch the tournament for you guys?
Wait, so let me get this straight. When you asked him if you could help him, dark corner whispered in his ear.
So I went up to Kenny like this, and I was like, hey, Kenny, can I help you out? But no, I really like the place. I asked Kenny, hey, can I help you out? I like running it. You guys don't have any main TOs, I guess. Was there any main TOs before me? Like before, when you guys moved to the Richmond area?
So by the time Richmond came along, I believe Kenny was handling most of the TOing at that point. So I mean, here's the thing. In terms of the TOing and just management of the tournaments, this came over from the Burnaby section. We do have our own, like a computer on the side for people to input their scores, for people to check their brackets. So that helps with the maintenance, but someone has to be there to run it and call matches. And so I think at the time, primarily, it was Kenny and Alec also assisted. I'm not sure if Alec came before or after you.
No, definitely Alec was before, but at that time I came to the Wednesdays, I played Dragon Ball, I played Saturdays, and no one, again, it was only Kenny, and I think it was Aya in the front. So again, I asked Kenny out, can I help you watch the tourneys, blah, blah, blah. From there, I have some experience, and he knew me from before. That was the funny thing, is because the Smash community like barely knew me because I was the guy who hosted UBC tourneys, but Kenny knew me, and he was like, all right, good, you can help, I help around, and that's where it came out from. I continued helping. Fast forward to now. Yeah, I'm just working on VSB. If you guys, I work on the Sundays. Yeah, that's how it is. For anyone who out there who's trying to help out or just the community, ask. Yeah, that's how it went out. Kenny asked me out. We went on a few dates. Good stuff. That's where we are now. We're in a very intimate relationship.
It was real hard, Jason. You were real hard.
Can we move on to the next topic?
Yeah, 100%. Okay. So, I mean, tell me a bit about going from competitor to, like, TO. Like, I know you were talking about the grinding mentality, how when players have to play, there's a lot of work that has to go into it, but I'm sure TOing has its own, like, challenges as well, right?
Yeah, you gotta give props to the people who actually grind out the game. It's actually really hard. I was like, I remember still when I was getting into Melee. I really liked Melee. I went to a lot of events. Went to like Kings of Vancouver. Went to I think the Verse VSB event was actually VBR. The one where Kenny, which one was the one at the? Was it the last one or one VBR where it was like in the second floor of the casino in that little small?
That's the VBR Revival.
Yeah, the Revival was the first one I there. I paid I think like $50 to go 02. Yeah.
Classic.
Anyways, yeah, Melee. I went for Melee, but anyways, it's just props out to the players. They can grind a lot. I just didn't have that mentality. I got really bored of Melee, to be honest. I got like bored of really a lot of games, but I enjoyed helping out the people there. Like I met so many people at the UBC weeklies. Met many of the guys there. Made good friendships. Asked them on dates. You know.
Very straight.
Yeah, then I transitioned to VSB, and again, I know a lot of people. I love how the community grows and stuff like that. Honestly, I'm more surprised of how like people can make real talk, actual friends out here, because you go to like any events and you're just like, okay, cool, he's playing the same game, we talk a bit and that's it, and you go home and you're like, oh shit, okay.
Yeah.
But like, I'm really surprised how people from VSB, everyone's in the chat. I'll ask everyone out later on. But I really like how in VSB people come in. They actually like they straight up make friends. Like I know a few guys that are like living with each other through VSB.
Why do you say it? It sounds so like a bad thing.
Yo, it's not. It's good stuff. Anyways, I really value that. It's really amazing actually. Like I know a few guys who like they just generally talk to each other. It's like, yo, blah blah blah. You want to come over to my house and play over or something? You wanna ask me out? You want to come over to my house and play out or anything? That's what I really like about it.
Yeah, you know what? Just speaking from like the Burnaby location and the culture that I want to build. When I was hosting events there, right? I understood VSB like just from my perspective because that's what brought my family together. My cousins and I were playing fighting games. I decided to join them, and I wanted to bring that experience of bringing people together to a safe location where players could play games they like, they could have fun, they could meet other people of like-mindedness, and they could genuinely like make friends. Because if you think about it, I'm looking at all these different players. They come from all different walks of life. They may not be the type to go and like socialize, but VSB gave them a venue to do that. And I really think that right now, like just the people that have grown up, I've seen them from going from high school up to like university now, and I'm very proud to see how far everyone's come along. And I think the people that still come nowadays, you still get to see them.
Yeah.
And just based on the fact that we have 205 viewers, for example, kind of tells me VSB means a lot to these people.
Yeah, I really like it. Can I call people out?
Yeah, go ahead.
See, like, listen, these were one of the friendships, right? Ace, I'm calling you out, okay? You look at Ace, and he's like this guy. He looks like he looked like from high school, right? Look at his friendship. He's with Big Weed. He took weed for, he took weed for the first time, and that's because of Melee. And it's what the. Yo, bro, I can't.
We don't have much time.
We don't have much time. Yeah. You learn a lot about people. They're really cool. Kenny has two sides about him. You probably know about him just with the picture. All right, first, for everyone who comes in the venue, they see Kenny. He's like, oh, yeah, how can I help you? Welcome, guys. And then he's in the back. He's like, yeah, fucking.
That's definitely not true.
Let me just tell, after the first Pinnacle, it was a really stressful time because there's a lot of, it's a lot of handle for Kenny, of course. And
Dude, I'm telling you, the first Pinnacle was hell, man. We were all dying.
Let me tell you how he explained it first. So we went to Denny's at like 4 a.m. or something, and dude, we were all dead, we were dying, and then Kenny goes up to me, and this
4
is
a.m..
Whatever, 2 a.m. I don't care. Denny's 4 a.m. Yeah. We go into Denny's at 4 a.m. We're eating. This is after Pinnacle. The whole staff is there.
Meal.
First, shut the fuck. This is the first meal, and this is in public too. So this is what Kenny does. He's like, I'm like, dude, that was a pretty sick event. And then Kenny goes like, yeah, but everyone's like fucking me. Like the whole event was like, it's fucking me like in front of Denny's, in front of fucking Denny's, dude. In Denny's, and the waitress is there. Aya's there on the side, like walking like this is a normal ass thing. And this is my first time I experienced Kenny like this. This first time, like I was like, oh, Kenny's a sick boss. He's really formal. He knows his customers well. And then he's just fucking at 4 a.m. like humping the chair. And Denny's like,
We got it.
Someone clip that.
anyways, you meet a lot of interesting people. You make a lot of friendships.
Let me explain myself. I was so tired. I didn't sleep for.
You don't do that shit in public though.
I was high. When you're really tired, you just leave yourself. You get it?
Dude, you know there's a second floor in Pinnacle. I was the only one up there on the theater side. I just knocked myself out. Like I was sleeping there the whole time. I think someone saw me. Yeah, you meet a lot of strange people at VSB. You don't know who's gonna be your friend, who you're gonna make long relationships with, who you're gonna ask out. Yeah.
You close it off. What do you want to say? No, you close it off for you.
Oh, myself? Oh, we're gonna switch me out. For all the VSB guys who come to Sunday, I love you guys. For the people who don't come on Sundays and don't mail me, I also love you guys. But please come out more on Sundays.
Come on, this is the last Sunday, hi.
Anyways, I'm Jason, your TL. I'll be signing out. Long will be switching in. Please come to Pinnacle or Bash and whatever.
Well, if you guys want to see Jason, this Sunday is his last shift at VSB, and then we have Are You Happy? And then we have Bash and Pinnacle. So now we're gonna switch out and put Long in. So before we start, there's some things we really have to cover. So we'll quickly talk about Long, you sit in the middle. But then I'll ask you some questions. Yeah.
still be here.
Don't press anything weird, Jason. What name? The name thing is gone already. The name tag. It's fine. So what was our? Oh, we have to announce Canadian Pro Series finals. We're gonna do all the dates. So that will be on February 17th. It's not a long weekend. It's a reading break. Okay, family day. So you guys are like, you don't spend time with family now. You spend time with us. We are your family. At TGS Canadian Pro Series Season 3 finals, we're gonna do all the games.
All the games at once.
At once, and we'll have multiple streams. Bash, I think the early bird is closed, but pre-registration is still open. So we'll start reading the channel. You'll lose focus. These are trolls.
All I'm seeing is long.
Yeah, so Bash, register if you guys want to
It's
see
quite
us.
a long list.
We will be there. We'll be hosting new games such as Grand Blue, new Under Night, Street Fighter, same game, man. Mash games, whatever. And then Pinnacle, we have a date, and I forgot. September 21st. 18 to 20. 18 to 20. We haven't had a location locked down yet. Oh, what are you getting?
Microphone, man.
Oh, okay. We don't have a venue locked down yet, but and if you guys don't know, I am now a certified Capcom Pro Tour tournament organizer. So that one will be a ranking event.
Yep.
To get a lot of top players here,
Hopefully.
but it's Street Fighter 5. So I don't really care. Anyway,
Oh my God.
So those are pretty much most of the upcoming things that we have after we close.
Yep.
But do we have any more event? I think that's it for now. Anyway, so
What's up?
what do you want to say, Long? What do you want to say to the community?
What do I want to say? Oh man.
You know what? I'll ask you questions, make it easier for you to start. So when you started helping out VSB, when you came in,
Yeah.
do you see what changes do you see to yourself? Because you were just so shy. You were someone who talked to me like
Yeah,
this,
yeah,
bro.
yeah. That I don't remember that.
What do you mean you don't remember that?
I don't. I've removed it from my memory, but basically, so when I met Kenny at the arcade, it was I just graduated from university.
Which one do you go? You to SFU,
I
right?
went to SFU,
Yeah, I went to SFU.
and
okay.
so I was like, okay, I got a job, and in between getting a job or starting the job and graduating, there was like a couple months. So I was like, I'm gonna have some money now, so I'm
Dude,
just
you
gonna
have
spend
more
it.
than some money, man.
I got coins. to
I'm gonna
spend
tell
now.
you guys, this guy is actually balling.
No, what?
The amount of money he makes, you guys can't imagine. But
Anyways, so that's why I started going to arcades, and that's when I met everyone. And I think when I asked you to help, to help
doesn't
VSB
matter,
and
whatever.
stuff,
Yeah.
that was when I saw like the weeklies, I saw the people. I'm like, yo, man, this is like pretty a
It's
fun
great,
place.
right?
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
you're having
And then I
a-
saw you trying to TO. I'm like, does this guy know what he's doing? So that's when
Dude,
I was like, yo, man, every time like,
So that was why he wanted to help me, because I didn't really know what I was doing, right?
cause those weeklies, every time I show up, I'm like, where's Kenny? And he would show up like 15, 20 minutes late. I message
I'm
him.
carrying.
I message him. It's like, oh, I just woke up. I'm like, what?
Oh, how?
Yeah, I message you all the time, and you just like, cause you have a job and stuff.
How
I
can I
can-
wake up at like 7 p.m.?
Exactly. That's what I'm thinking.
Maybe I took a nap.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay, Kenny does take a lot of naps. I will.
Maybe
admit
I
that.
got off from the flight, because usually Sundays when I get back from the tournaments.
Yeah. What?
What?
So whatever is like.
You
Okay.
sound like I'm slacking off, bro.
No, you're not slacking off.
Alright,
It's like,
bro, okay, let's go on, let's
yeah,
go on.
you know what you're doing. It's just like, oh man,
It's so bad, right?
it's frustrating watching you. Cause, like I wanted to do a lot of things too, but over the years, it's kind of like, you start off with a lot of passion, and then the passion kind of, I don't want to say dies, but it's more like you just get tired.
Yeah.
So eventually, I became more like, okay, I want to keep on doing this, but I don't want to burn myself out. So what I did was, it was pretty bad, maybe pretty good, because I just did enough to be satisfied.
Right.
So I didn't like try super hard, but I didn't like, completely leave the scene.
Right.
Wait, is this when we went on vacation? This is when I had to figure out the stream by myself?
No, that was like it's just an ongoing kind of thing.
Ah.
So it's kind of like that for streaming the events. That's like it just steals your soul.
Yeah, no, I know. Just like right now, like when I like do TL, like I don't even play the fighting games anymore. It becomes a job. And
Yeah. I honestly I hate doing those events
Yeah.
because
it's just so
so
stressful.
it's like I wake up, set up the stream, and then just stream for what? Pinnacle was like 15 hours
16.
straight.
Dude, at least you get to wake up, man. I didn't even get to sleep.
Bruh.
I don't sleep for 2 days. I updated all the setups. You guys like. Anyways,
Well,
we all have
anyways,
our-
we all didn't have any sleep.
Yeah.
But for me, like, so I don't have any chance to enjoy the event at all. So no, like, all my friends are out there having a fun time. I'm like, okay, I want to do that for my friends, okay.
Right.
But then I see like social media and stuff. Everyone like, oh, this was such a great tournament. They have all these pictures, and I'm like, man, I don't remember having fun at this. This fucking sucks.
Yeah, I know. And then Clinton always never really get to sleep himself.
Well,
We just have because we are the main guys, and then we have a lot of staff when we run, and these guys are because we are kind of like I'm like kind of like the head, and then you guys are like left hand, right hand, and then we have all the bodies.
I,
Like they just follow our they provide suggestions,
Yeah.
and we're the one kind of like planning the whole thing, and then we have to be there from the beginning till the end to make sure everything runs okay.
Yeah.
So they can kind of enjoy the event while we really can, and we don't really get to eat. But like you said, and when it's over, it's the memories and the effort felt like wow, it was worth it. Even though during the process, like we want to like
Oh,
fucking
man.
die.
Pinnacle number
it's
1.
Suffering.
Like, we
I
wanna
think I
die.
drank 5 or 4 Red Bulls.
Bruh,
I was like,
I didn't even get to drink water.
I
Whenever
was so high during like Captain L, Big D Grand Finals. And I'm like, I can't think.
Yeah, I mean, it's a pretty interesting dynamic between the three of us. Like Kenny will come up with the ideas, the inspiration, the vision for everything. Long will take care of like the technical side of things, and I'm over here trying to figure out how to fill these plot holes.
Yeah. So I just come up with crazy ideas. That's all I have, ideas, and then Long and Clinton is always there to give me advice, kind of fix.
Wait. Someone wants to. Okay, so I had a money match with the Ginger. It was like he wanted to challenge me. I think we were chatting on stream. So it was during one of the weeklies. I was at home. I just went out drinking with my friends. So I was kind of drunk. So the Ginger, he's like shit talking me. I'm like, what the heck? Okay, you want to play? Let's go. So at first he said $10, but I was like, all right, $50. And part of the reason why is I wanted to make it like worth something, and also I kinda at that point when I agreed to it, I didn't really want to play him. I didn't really want to play Ultimate, and I didn't really want to play him because I felt like I would bop him and just like destroy him. So $50, he's like, oh no, make it 10 or whatever, and then
35.
yeah, I stayed my ground, $50. Okay, so after that, I think he like skipped town for a while, so I thought the deal was dead, and I kind of just forgot about it. Like I didn't see him for a few weeks. I'm like, okay, he just like
He was training.
he was wimped out. No, he wimped out. He left the country or something, and then
He left the country for $50, so he spent like thousands of dollars.
yeah. So I was sitting in the back like a few weeks later, and he walks in and says, "Hey, Long, $50." And I'm like, "Oh, what? What are we talking about?" I'm like, the money match, right? So he sticks out his hand. I'm like, "Oh, okay, $50." And yeah, the money match was like 5-0. I think big weed bet. that he would not get a game on me, and he got $5 on that bet. So yeah, that was it. I was like, yeah, that was pretty
Pretty funny,
easy.
man. That was your first money match, no?
No, it wasn't my first money match. It was my first streamed one, I guess.
I see. Oh,
Dude, you took his lunch money?
I did. Yeah, I think his mom got mad at him or something. I don't know.
anyway, we
So
kind of got
did he ever
lost.
come back?
He came back. He's a regular. He's still, you know.
No, after the match, he was like, he made a tweet. He said, "Okay, guys, this has nothing to do with the money match between me and Long, but I'm gonna be taking a break." I'm like, wait, what? I think I know the truth.
Yeah. Anyway, so
Oh god, Gamble versus Sigma.
there's too much. We're not.
Okay,
There's
okay,
too
okay,
much.
okay.
We're gonna.
It was guaranteed.
We really need to close it off because we all have things to do.
Didn't you want to talk about this?
Which one? We could if you want.
Oh, you guys should, because okay, I have to really say, during the Burnby VSB, I was never there. It was impossible because of my day job, and weekend I fly. I'm not in the country, and these guys are holding the fort, and none of us were getting paid. But fuck, man, I'm losing money every month. But it was whatever. But these guys made it happen. Like we have like 3 people sometimes on like a Friday. Sam would know. Like Sam was there.
Yeah, Friday was like dead.
Holy cow! Like every day was pretty dead. Sometimes on Wednesday we have like 7 or 8 people. We call it a good day. 7 or 8 people.
Yeah.
We charge $5, $40.
$5.
I make that in 2
$40?
hours.
Oh my god.
Oh my god! You guys go on how you guys start bringing the Smash community. I have to do something.
Okay, no, this one was wild. So basically, Long already had the Smash Ultimate scene somewhat established at that point. So Sundays were already bumping.
It was Smash 4. Yeah.
Yeah, Smash 4.
Yeah.
The same thing. But yeah, Smash 4. So it was so funny because I remember very clearly that at the time, I wasn't a TO. I was a competitor. I played Melee like quite a bit at UBC.
Yeah.
And it was just kind of an off thing. I just noticed that people were playing it. I wanted to bop some fools. I got bopped, and then I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna get better at this game. So I ended up picking up Ganon, and I started doing somewhat well. Then I thought about VSB, and I'm like, you know, I had so much fun, and I remember how much of a good time I had when I was competing, and how it brought so many people together, and I wanted to help bring that to VSB. And I was thinking Magic Stronghold was so close at the time, right?
Yeah.
But it got shut down. And the people that played Smash, they didn't have a place to go. So I was like, wait a minute, why don't I just bring Smash to VSB? So here's the most funny story. So I didn't know where to get started, right? I'm like, okay, I think I need setups. The first thing I need are setups. So where am I gonna get setups? I'm not gonna spend like $100 on like a GameCube plus a game. Like the game itself is still worth like $80 for some reason, right? The GameCube costs more money. Then you need a memory card too. I'm like, I'm not doing that. And then I don't remember how I reached out, but I ended up contacting Kevin Deere. And Kevin Deere was telling me, hey, you know what? Like you could mod your Wii so that you could get like Smash on there, and it's only $40 per Wii. So I went out hunting these like Wiis, and I went out hunting these CRTs. And I went to Kevin's house, like, because I'm like, look, I don't know how to do this. And he helped me set it up. And I was like, yo, this is awesome. Thank you so much. At the time, I didn't know who Kevin Deere really was, right?
Yeah.
So it was so funny. So Kevin helped me set it up. He went through. He was super gracious host, like, awesome guy. And afterwards, he's like, well, do you want to play? I asked him, like, do you want to play? Right? Like, you're going to UBC soon and everything. That's pretty cool. Like, let's play some games. We got all this set up. I think it'll be fun. So he goes Jigglypuff. I go Ganon. I think I beat him like a couple games in a row, and like I could see the salt kind of seething in, right? And I'm like, you know, maybe this wasn't the best idea. Like this guy helped me set all this stuff up. I basically rob him from these games, and then I walk off the consoles, leaving him salty. I'm like, oh man, what did I just do? So I looked. So basically, I lugged a bunch of CRTs to VSB. I think I got like 3 or 4. And then I brought like 3 or 4 of the consoles over, and I just started hosting the games. I had no idea what I was doing. Like, truth be told, the way that people ran Melee events were all round robin pools.
Yeah.
And I'm like, why would you do this? So I'm running these events at VSB, and the round robin will start. So the tournament starts like, let's say 7 o'clock. We have like maybe 8 people. I'm like, all right, 8 people round robin, let's do this. And then another person walking in, hey, can I join? Yeah, sure. 9 people round robin. Another person comes. Oh, another person round robin. And it got to a point where people were like, yo, can I just go home, man? Like, you're just holding me hostage. I played 9 games before we can figure out who won.
That was stupid. Like, you guys are like, that's the standard for like Smash. I'm like, we make the standard. We can't do round robins. You get it? Like, it's never gonna end, and people get tired.
No, okay.
No,
So-
because it started with 8 people,
I understand.
and then just like the last person comes in, and there was 18 people waiting for them.
exactly, it's like it, man. You get it? It's like you have to fight everyone. It's just so stupid.
Okay. So basically, it got to a point where I'm like, look, I'm probably not doing this right. There's no reason a tournament should run this late, right? So I started attending other tournaments, and funny enough, I met Jesse, like Jet Split.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I met
The
Jet Split.
Pokemon player.
Yeah, so he actually ran a Smash Ultimate tournament. So I used Smash Ultimate, and I went to some Melee tournaments to kind of learn how they run their things, right? So I think I met Jake, Jet Split. Again, I have like a history of pissing off TOs for some reason. And like, it was so funny. I went to Jet
Piss off
Split's
everyone.
tournament.
Real talk. You can piss off everyone
It's-
if you want.
It's true, but for the wrong reasons. So I went to Jet Split's tournament, and I was like, you know what? Like, sure, I'll play this tournament. I'll learn how it works, right? At the time, it was custom moves in Smash 4. So I picked Kirby. I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing. So I tried to Kirby side people. I ended up like beating a bunch of people in the pool. Then I played against Jet Split. I Kirby sided him. Won the match. It was so salty. He's like, this guy comes to tournaments, picks up these like custom moves from me, and then he walks away taking my win. I got 17th place. It was so funny. So I'm like robbing these TOs. But I came back knowing how to properly run a round robin tournament, and we did that for a while. And then one day I think we all just decided like, look, this makes no sense. We're going two man or double limb. And then everyone was like, no, we can't do this. Like, we need these 6 games per person. And then gave it a couple of days, and people were like, yeah, the last one was a dumb idea. Let's just do double elimination.
Yeah, just so much. It's more. It feels more like a tournament. It's more competitive. Because if you go into it's like, damn it, I'm gonna try and do better next time, right? But round robin, there's always kind of it's less competitive. I think that's me. That's me. But
Evil Clinton. Oh my God.
and what was I gonna say? So basically, you met your. You pretty much met, people you hang out with. You met. From
Yeah, a
VSB.
lot of
Those are
people
your
here. Yeah.
Main people now, right?
I still hang out with. I have like VSB and then normie friends, I guess.
Yeah, of course. And I think Clinton doesn't really hang out with anyone because he's just so busy.
No, I hang out with Long from time to
No,
time.
I know, but
yeah,
I'm
like
saying like outside of the VSB people,
Yeah.
right? But that's also what my stuff I have. I don't really hang out with anyone because I'm just so busy usually, and it changed a lot from now. Now we have all these awesome people. We have like Jason helping. We sometimes have volunteers like Big We started helping. Who else? Peter, of course. Now
Peter, Adrian.
Adrian. Oh no, I'm a big shout out to Adrian when he started the Richmond one here. You guys weren't really here. You guys kind of like.
What?
Well, you were here at nighttime, but like some of the days we're talking about like this location, the rent is already like triple from the Burnaby one.
Yeah.
Because for me, I pay for all the at one point I'm like, you know what, Long, like I kind of hate you because you from that spot where I just host once a week, now I'm hosting 5 days a week.
Yeah.
And now I have debt. I have debt because you hated that venue.
What?
You just said one thing. I hated this venue. I was like, bruh. Now I have debt. We have like 2 people, like 2 customers. We have like no customers. I have to buy sticks. I have to buy TV, projector. We're talking about like $250,000. We're talking about almost $250,000.
No.
We spent a lot of money and time, and with the rent, close to $250,000. I was like, man, this guy. But honestly, it was worth it for all the people I met, all the nice people that we met, and yeah, talking about like Adrian when we only had no people. We
Yeah,
had
this
like
location.
2 or 3 people. We were struggling when we moved because we lost all the regular customers from the old VSB.
Yeah.
We thought when we open it, it'll be okay, but I was wrong. We had to rebuild.
They moved on.
They moved on.
somewhat.
Some people go because back then there's no other locals aside from VSB. But now we started having the ones in college, high school. So there are options now, right? And some people moved on because once they stopped, they kind of moved on. And yeah, and then Adrian stuck by, and then slowly more people stuck by, like Peter, all these people, and we're slowly growing. By the time we realized, well, like, what the heck, we have like average 40, 50, and now 100. And he's been helping, been volunteering. Every time he's like, oh, do you need help? We need it, but we couldn't afford to hire anyone back then, right? So yeah, so it changed a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, like VSB's evolution is so interesting. I remember actually when I first started at VSB, I didn't see Kenny for 3 months.
So
I was
there were a lot of customers. There was like, is Clinton the owner? I was never there. When I'm there, I'm cleaning. I'm like, it's already closed. I go there at 1 a.m. after my day job. I go there and vacuum and then mop. And then for the longest time, everyone thought Clinton was the owner.
yeah,
Well, no, exactly. Some people ask if Clinton, it's Kenny, right? Because people talk about me online, but
Yeah.
they don't know who.
no, it was so funny. Like I kid you not, I started helping out at VSB. I met Long, and Long just gave me his look. It's like, who the hell is this guy? And I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing. Help me run this tournament.
Because I didn't really back then. I never treated VSB like a business. I always just treated a place where we all play. I'll just pay the rent, like whatever we contribute, we share the rent kind of thing. And I was never there, so I never really put time into it.
Yeah.
You guys put more time than I did. You guys were always there, and I was like, Clinton is just like, yo, can I help you? Can I help you?
I didn't whisper, by the way.
Yeah, thank you. Because
Oh my god.
Because we message. When you're like, Kenny, can I talk to you? I was like, brah, we can talk online. we ain't talking in person, man. Anyway, so he was like, can I help you? Blah, blah, blah. And then I was like, yeah, of course. And then I didn't really tell Lon that you're going to help. So I just gave you the keys. He showed up. And then this guy's like, who the hell is this guy? And then you're like, who the hell is this guy? So I was like, you guys figure it out.
Yeah, it was interesting. I was so proud when VSB, like, I remember at first, when I started helping out on more of the days, it was like, basically what Kenny was saying, like 2, maybe like 5 people per day. And then a little bit later, it ballooned to like 40 people average. I remember when we went out for dinner one night at Chef's Corner. Shout out to Chef's Corner.
It's Rip.
Yeah, I know. I got inspired by their late night meals. They were called mini sets. And I saw these mini sets. I'm like, this is such a good idea. It's just cheaper versions of the same thing. And I was like, wait a minute. Why don't we just run free tournaments? Like, people come and pay venue. They don't have to pay to go 0-2 on top of that. Like, why don't we just run tournaments for free to practice? And Kenny's like, yeah, you know what, fuck, let's try it, right? And then people started loving it. People came more often.
He just called it mini weekly.
Yeah.
Especially, like, there's no prize, nothing. We just give them a drink. I was like, how would this work? Like, our mini weekly right now was what Clinton suggested, and that's how we call it mini weekly.
It was so funny. It was thanks to Chef's Corner. It was basically the mini set meal that inspired me.
Yeah, and novices were born because I always.
No, there was always novice. There were always novice
But we didn't have it
tournaments.
as a weekly. We had it as an
yes.
underdog.
Yes,
The
yes.
underdog, I started at the very old VSB before you guys came in. I had the idea when I was in Japan because they always kind of level, filter people by their level, by their points and everything. Yeah, those are good times.
Oh my god, I have a story about underdogs. So basically what happened is, like, I think one of the tournaments, Evo, I got the furthest in BC. And at one point, like, Kenny was hosting an underdogs tournament. He banned all these other people. My name wasn't on the list. And I was like, what the hell is this? Like, I basically do well every tournament. Like, I'm going out for this stuff.
I didn't know who you were.
Exactly. No, that's fine. So I was looking at this. I'm like, okay, you know what? That's fine. Like, I'll just go and win it, right? Next thing you know, this guy named Gary messages Kenny. It's like, yo, Kenny, I think Clinton should be banned. And, like, Gary's like, I think I should be banned too. Like, Gary said I should be banned. I'm like, what are you talking? Like, okay, I get it. If you can get me banned, I'm flattered, right? But why are you banning yourself? Like, that makes no sense.
Yeah, he tried to ban himself. It was like retarded. If he just tried to ban you and he tried to win the pot, it makes sense, right?
Yeah.
Anyway, so I think that's close to pretty much it. And of course, things changed so much when before I married Aya, when Aya started helping out, because she couldn't find a job because she didn't have her permanent resident. But he was always behind the scenes. She gave me a lot of changes right now. It's all because of her. I never put in the time, and I was lacking. Like some people just come in, they don't pay. I kind of like whatever. No.
Yeah, because like a lot of people who come in, they're your friends, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes they just come in, they say, they're just here to see someone, and then they start playing, and you're like, you know what? I can't say anything because, they're your friends and stuff.
It's hard, but then
But
to
Aya was
her-
like,
yes, but I was there, and she's like, it doesn't make sense. They're your friends. They're here. They should be supporting you.
Yeah.
And when I hear that, I was like, yeah, it makes sense.
These guys are dicks.
Right? These guys are actually dicks. Like if someone has a business, I would go support it. If he's my friend, I wouldn't ask for a discount. I would go support it. I tell all my friends. I bring more people. But then there's people like, oh, nah, I'm just here to like hang out. Like, but anyway, so she changed a lot of stuff. She made the place more clean because I am pretty lazy.
dude, you're like a germaphobe, right?
I am. But you know how tiring it is when you run this place? I have other side businesses, and then I have to come here and clean for like 4 hours.
Yeah.
And then she helped me a lot. Get Aya on stream. Hi, Shinderu Aya.
Oh yeah, she played.
No, she doesn't. She doesn't want to. But no, she changed a lot of stuff. A lot of the how we call it how we run the place. She gave us a lot of advice. She would look after the counter. She always look after the customer. Like sometimes this person, because right now we have a lot of people. Any given day we're like 50 to 100, and we can't monitor everyone because we're just so busy. I'm busy with my phone games as well. So I play on my phone game. I kind of lack paying attention with some of the customer. And then she was like, "That customer is new. That customer this and this." That's why from that I would learn. Since the old one, I would learn to tell my team, like everyone, hey, this guy's new, just to make sure these guys are, they were treated properly. We're providing the service and they know that we care.
Yeah,
we
you
would
try to make them comfortable. right?
Exactly. We want to introduce them to. So honestly, a lot of new Smash players.
Yeah.
Every single Sunday we have new Smash players. I would introduce them to someone who's friendly. Even Big Weed, he's very friendly. Hayden.
Yeah.
But I never introduced them to like Lemon, Big D, Landit. It doesn't make sense. He's like, hey, this is Big D. Of course, Big D was like, yeah, come play me. And I was like, dude, what the fuck? I didn't even get to play. And they're gonna leave. You get it? So
Yeah.
it's really careful who you choose to introduce as well. So I will learn that. So anyway, yeah, really, I think if it wasn't for Aya, and of course you guys, we wouldn't have be who I am. That's pretty much it. And I think we should. Are we missing anything, or we should put our special guest on who requested to be on this show?
There's so much more to
There's
talk
just
about.
so much.
but
If you guys
we
do
don't
wa-
want to go till
Yeah, we're already
past
like
midnight.
past minute. We still have an AMA, but we're gonna do the AMA after the special guest. Should we do that?
Yeah, I think that makes more
Yeah, it's-
sense.
it's-
Because
it's
people
AM
will have questions afterwards.
AMA is like everyone can go home. You guys can ask us anything, and yeah, let's put on the special guest.
Okay,
Okay.
let's
so
do it.
Who's Mike? Okay.
This one back. Oh, you want him? Yeah. Okay.
Not really special, but
Well, so
You're
if
very
you
special.
guys don't know who he is, he's very special to us because if it wasn't for him, we would never have chances to host
Host
something-
elements.
elements like something bigger than what we have right now.
I actually remember the first email thread that we got from Elements Casino.
oh, thank you.
I read the email and talked to you about it. Like, yo man, this is $1,000.
Yeah.
And you said, nah, it's a joke. It's not happening.
Who would give us $1,000 for party games, fighting games, right?
No, he wasn't even giving us. He was just hosting a.
I know,
It's, like,
I know,
so
I know.
random.
But not giving us, but us
Hosting
as
a
in the
tournament.
community. You get it? As
Yeah.
into the community, I was like,
Yeah.
this guy's high. There's no way $1,000. Back then $1,000, it's like so much money for fighting games. So I thought it was a joke.
Yeah, yeah.
I thought it was
I
a
was
joke
like,
email.
this can't be a joke, cause like there was Brian Vidvik on the thread, and there was this other company that.
Yeah, whatever,
Yeah,
whoever
yeah.
it is. Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
All right. So no, you can.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. No, first, like, I've been traveling all day. I was away for work. So I brought a rum cake for Long and both of you, but I know Long's like
Rum
an
cake.
alcoholic, so
And I'm
Um,
allergic to alcohol.
yeah, so Long can have it. No, I just
you.
when Kenny told me that you guys were doing this stream, I just wanted to come on and kind of talk about my experience with VSB because it really has changed my life, and like I'm not exaggerating with that because like the gaming stadium wouldn't exist and I wouldn't be there if it wasn't for you guys. So yeah, back in like late 2016, at the casino, we had this empty space, and they said, you know, we want to go ahead and do something with it. What do you want to do? And I was just kind of getting into esports at the time. I'd worked at EA, and I had a bit of experience in the gaming industry. But for me, it was more about, you know, how could we drive a bit of a new and young demographic to
casino.
the casino. And so we got connected to a group out of Vegas, and they said, hey, you know, we think you guys should try esports. And they brought a couple local people to run the tournament, Kenny and Matt, who now works with us at the gaming stadium. And that was my first exposure to like what the scene was here. And I remember meeting Kenny and Clinton and Long. There were so many other people there, and over time becoming friends. But I think the big thing for me, and a lot of people don't realize, is after that tournament ended, Kenny and I kept in touch. And I would ask Kenny to run events, and the amount of work that you guys put in, packing everything up, 4, 5, 6 cars, driving it all the way to Surrey, unpacking it, you know, Long setting up the stream. But what a lot of people don't realize is after those nights, after everything was shut down, you guys would stay. Like you two, Aya, Clinton would stay, and we would just hang out and talk for hours. And there was one night in particular where we were sitting there, and this was probably 6 or 7 months in.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, this is so much fun. Like, this is what I want to do with my life. Like, I want to make esports and running esports tournaments my life. And your words at the time were, we're going to make that happen for you.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's you in a nutshell, Kenny, is like you put everyone ahead of yourself, but then you follow through on what you say you're going to do. And so not only did you say that, but then after I left the casino and it shut down, it could have been so easy for you to just not continue. But you were like, we're doing Vancouver Battle Royal, we're doing these big events. I still want you to be involved. And so when the gaming stadium had the opportunity to become a thing, you're one of the first people I spoke to about it. And I remember how you thought it was going to be so good for the community. Obviously, we were gonna do some sort of partnership and work together. But yeah, I think for me in general, the whole story just boils down to like, ever since I've started coming, whether it was at Elements or to that location in Burnaby that I couldn't find, it was like so skeezy. It was
Tell us
like,
your first experience when you.
it was like snowing outside, and you gave me the address, and I parked across the street in some like crack house that had like a fence in front of it. It was like this weird, like broken down crack house
There
in
was
the middle of
actually a
all
crack
of
house
these.
right across
man.
from the venue.
Yeah.
And they would. The one time when we were,
dudes,
they were
though.
cool dudes. One time we were resetting the venue after VBR.
Yeah.
They just came in. It's like, what the hell is this?
Oh
and
my
they're like bringing
God.
this shit. Like,
I was like, there was just garbage in the yard, and I was like, then across the street, there's like this, I don't know what it was, a wire shop, or is that where you guys were above? It was just like a, it was a weird area, and then I see this door, and it's got a piece of paper taped to it, and I walk up, and it says Vancouver Street Battle, and I was like, I'm gonna get killed. Like, what is going on here, man? And then, so I open and I come up, and the first thing I see is Aya, and she's so happy, and I see you guys, and we sit down and kind of walk around and talk and stuff, but man, that place was so weird. And I remember the first thing I thought was like, man, there's so much illegal gambling happening in this. No, I'm just kidding.
oh, that was you who snitched.
I snitched, yeah. Dude, yeah,
So I remember, sorry to cut you off.
No,
I
no, go
remember
ahead.
this. There's 2 customers. They came separate days. They came, they started playing. They're like, they sat down. After 5 minutes later, he came up to me. yo, is this place shady?
You thought you were like money laundering
I
or
was like,
something?
what? I was like, what is this? Like, is this shady? Are you guys doing something like behind, you know?
Oh
like in
my
the
God.
front, it's like a gaming lounge. In the back, there's something else. I was like, no, it's not.
The massage parlor or something. Yeah, no, it was like you know what though. But the thing for me was just how tight knit the community was, and I got to meet some people, right? Like I'm gonna forget, but like Peter, Adrian, obviously like Focus coming and taking all the casino's money, playing roulette.
Dude,
He
whenever
would
he
always-
gambles, he wins.
Dude, he would always
Yeah.
come down and be like, I got 500. Then like 2 minutes later, I got 700. I'm like, dude, I think you're just stealing from
No,
people.
you know
There's
what
no
happened?
way you're winning
When
this
I tried to
much
bet
money.
with him, we lose. I'm
Yeah.
like, wait, dude.
Yeah.
How?
Oh,
I
crazy.
give him $50. It's like, oh, sorry, I lost.
And then you know when we started TGS and we had the team and we came to Kenny and you know we were able to sponsor some guys and get them to go out and about, and I think that was huge for our brand. And you know, obviously without having fighting games, it didn't really make a lot of sense to continue. But for me, it was almost personal, right? To be able to give back to the community just a little bit that welcomed me with open arms from day one. So, you know, I just wanted to come by today and just thank you and everyone, you know, for welcoming me. And it's like, yeah, it's just, you know, when I heard what was happening, obviously I was a little bit upset because this is a family. You built a family, right? And every time someone walks in, whether it's me or someone else that's new, like, you'll never understand what it's like to be a part of a community like this until you actually come in and be a part of it. Yeah, so I just wanted to thank you and thank everyone, and then yeah, just kind of pass it
And
back over to
I
you.
really want to say there's a lot of support from the parents, the customers' parents. They've been private messaging me. They've sent me letters, presents, because they know the closure. And honestly, I of course, when I receive those presents and gifts, like I'm in tears. Of course, they would be like, "Just thank you so much for doing this, you know, with this place." My son, my daughter, etc. Like they opened up to them now. You know, they would communicate with their family. They change. They see the transformation since they started, you know, coming here. They made friends. They're happier. They found something that they care about.
Yeah.
Like it's more than just a hobby. It's like you said, it's like a
It's a safe space, man.
yeah, it's a different, you know, it's a different family.
Yeah. Yeah, no, and I think you don't give yourself enough credit, man. Like, you have sacrificed so much for so many people, and I know people appreciate it, but I think sometimes you don't really look in the mirror and realize how much you're doing for others. So any chance I have had to try to help you in any way I can, I've tried to do it. And so, like, yeah, over the past few weeks, you know, we've been chatting quite a bit, and for those of you, like, I mean, everybody knows, but, you know, Long works part-time for us at the stadium, and we've been chatting, and I think all of us have kind of just been super bummed. So recently, Kenny and I have been talking quite a bit.
And so before you, VSB received just so much support and opportunities. Again, people wanted to buy out VSB, but I just don't know what they're gonna do with it. You know, we want to make the place affordable. Who knows if they, you know, buy it, how much they're gonna charge?
Yeah.
Like some people are like, oh, buy VSB. Now we give you like good money, but we'll also hire you to run it. Now you have a job, and I was like, doesn't make sense. I'm like selling my own baby to like help you guys make money, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, just and then there's people offering spaces, but then the rent is just ridiculous, and the amount of people we have, people just can't imagine. We have just so many people in our community, and the space they offer is like, it's kind of like humiliating me. It's not even half of what we have right now. It's like, oh, you can run it here. We'll charge you this rent.
Or it's in a bad location, too.
Yeah, it's
maybe.
like, do you know how many people I bring? Do you know how many people we have?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, we're not gonna host at this place where you can only fit 20 people.
Yeah. Yeah.
That is not fair for people who can't come.
Yeah. Okay, well, it's kind of hot in here. Can I take my hoodie off?
yeah.
Okay, because I just want to say, like, it's been a fun day, all this reminiscing, but we don't want everyone to be too sad, because I'm happy to say that VSB is not going away.
Yeah. So we have a surprise for you guys. We'll be moving into TGS
Yep.
And it's a very big sacrifice for TGS as well. I know who's been in there. They have these bleachers. They spent maybe like $20,000-$30,000. I don't know. To build that bleachers. They Spiro been talking to me even when they heard about the announcement that we're closing. I honestly I was gone. I'm like, okay, I'm tired. I'm burned out. I don't play any of the games. I think it's time to move on.
Yeah, we were all ready to
We
move
were-
on.
You guys
We
were,
were
you're-
re-
you were made your decision already.
We did because like honestly, we thought our rent ends August 2020. Now they're like, yo, bro, your shit ends in 3 months. I'm not ready for this. I thought I was ready.
Yeah.
I'm like, I can't let go. So because I we were just so sad. We were so sad, and even to Aya, because she's been so attached to VSB. To her is also a family. It's something that like we don't want to do after that anymore. We just don't know. Can we move on? Like we can't. We figured out we can't because everyone we meet here, people come up to me, give me hugs, and she's like, "Thank you so much." Like we can't. Like we can't just move on. And now you've been talking to me like, "Yo, we'll provide this space. You can do this." I'm like, Spiro, honestly, we can't because your land space is just so small, and the front area we can only fit so many people, and the only way we can move in is to remove those bleachers. And I know that it's too much to ask for because I know it costs so much, and only after a few days you came back to me. It's like, I'm taking it for you guys. And we're talking about $10,000. Just taking down the bleachers is $10,000. Imagine how much they spent to build that. So I was very, very happy. We just found out last Thursday. We just signed the contract last Thursday. So I've been sitting on this secret for 3 days, but I wanted to tell everyone like right away. But I didn't want to tell people who I see on those days. 'Cause it's not fair. I just want to announce it to everyone who's like right now. So yeah, thank you so much.
No, I mean we're excited. Obviously, like when you made the announcement and we started talking, I could just tell you were like mentally checked out already.
Yeah.
You had already made the decision that pretty much regardless of what happened, that this wasn't going to go on. So I think people need to realize this isn't something you've been sitting on for a long time. Like we've been talking for a while about trying to make this happen. And anytime Long and I were together at TGS, we would always have this conversation. And I was telling Long this stuff because I was hoping that he would go back to Kenny and talk to him about how much I really truly cared for this group and how much I wanted to do whatever it took to have you guys stay alive. And I have to thank our team at TGS because like they've known for a little while that this was a possibility.
Yeah.
And we asked them to keep it under wraps because we wanted it to be part of something bigger. And so it didn't get out, and I'm really proud of that. I'm proud of our team for keeping that. But, we have to make a sacrifice, right? And so the sacrifice we have to make is, the bleachers are going to go away, but it doesn't fundamentally change our business. As a matter of fact, like, VSB and the gaming stadium should have been together from the beginning. From the beginning, right? And so, I think for us, this is a win-win for everyone. I don't know, do you want to talk about the operations and the days?
So, honestly, sitting on this, this announcement made me feel very bad, especially like there's people who are like, I can't come, blah, blah, blah. On our last day, we really want to support us. Like the last couple weeks, this anime player who's been supporting for 5 years, Doc, he was so sad, but I didn't know about it because we didn't confirm anything.
That's right.
Because I couldn't tell him, but I want to tell him that there's a possibility that we can survive.
Yeah.
He was just so sad, and I was trying so hard to not break down. There's just too many of these incidents already in these past couple months. And we have, Zach, one of our, Zach, he's been here since he's a kid. And he just gave me a hug yesterday, and I really wanted to tell him, but I just felt it wasn't fair if I just tell him right there. But he gave me a hug and thanked me for everything. I receive a lot of private message where people are like, thank you so much because of VSB. I have friends. Thank you because of this. I I'm able to talk to people. I didn't even know these little things. Just opening this place meant so much to all these people. And we're talking about like thousands of people that have been, coming to VSB. And all people who can't come, they will message me, I'm so sorry, I can't come, like, blah, blah, blah. Like, all these support, even, mentally or physically, like, our community is the best.
Mm-hmm. No, I agree. I totally agree. And, yeah, so
operation-wise, it's going to be different. It won't feel like, I hope I can make it feel like a little bit the same. But this is more like a home feel. You come in, it's like, this is like a home to you guys. Oh, we come here, this is VSB, this is our second home. Going in there will be a little bit different. We are literally sharing a space. We'll operate a little bit less. We probably only have 3 days a week, sometimes maybe 4 weeks, especially now that TGS would have to use Saturdays sometimes. So when they have to use Saturdays, then we can't open on Saturdays. So there's no like set opening hours. So everything will be
weeknights would be
Weeknights
consistent.
were more
like
consistent.
Wednesday, Friday will like any
That'll be
weeknight will be fine.
consistent, right.
Yeah, and when we talk about weekends, it's like we'll find a way to make it work unless there's something like big. So for example, at the end of March, someone has rented our building for the whole week. So even the gaming stadium isn't operating.
Right.
So when a situation like that comes along, there's not really much we can do. So there's going to be times like that. So we'll just ask for the community's patience. But aside from that, we're going to do whatever we can to make sure everyone's comfortable and happy.
Right.
Yeah.
So I haven't thought of how to, how our schedule will work. Because we haven't moved in yet. And
So when is the first day?
I'm aiming to open in the first week of March. So there will be a 1 month gap where you guys don't have anywhere to go. Honestly, but when
we have Bash Fest.
We have Bash, of course, you guys better come.
Yeah.
Well, basically when I announced the disclosure, everyone already, planning what to do next, like posting on their own house,
A lot of
groups
people
and stuff.
stepped up.
So I was very happy. I was very happy that these people came out to step up and they're like, hey, we can do this and this. We can't fit every single community. Like Soul Calibur has their own crew, Smash has their own crew, Street Fighter has their own crew. What? Oh yeah. So Street Fighter has their own crew. So that makes me happy. They're keeping it alive. So I was like, okay, I'm not really passing the torch, but at least someone is trying to do what I'm doing with like a smaller group.
Yeah, at least it like survives and won't die completely.
Yeah. Right. So that was
good from our community
right.
members.
So I was
the other thing this does is like it takes a bit of pressure off of Kenny because we're gonna be open and operating anyway. Like we're already there, the lights are already on, the systems are already so like you don't have to feel the pressure from a business perspective of trying to fill the place every day. Like we can be more casual and we can work together and be collaborative. Like we're partners in every sense of the word, right? And so we just want the community to have a home, and we're very lucky that we have a spot that we can make that happen. It provides a lot of opportunities down the road as well, but I think for now, like we work so closely together.
Right.
And the one deal I put in the contract was like, because Long was working at both places, right? So now the deal is Long still has to work for us, but Kenny has to pay his salary.
Right. Yeah. So we will.
Wait, I never worked for Kenny.
It's right. Yeah,
exactly.
Your salary's still zero. Yeah.
So basically, it'll be the way we operate will be very different. I think it'll be I hope it's not less casual, but we're more focusing on our tournaments.
I think a good mix is okay.
Good mix is okay, but it's just very different when you walk in. It's just different now.
But I can also say, like from the gaming stadium's perspective, like if you're getting like 75, 80, 100 people every time, and you need to add a fourth day or a fifth day, like we would be stupid to say no to that.
Of course.
So like if the community still comes out and supports and needs more time, and you're willing to put that time in, like that's a no-brainer for us.
Of course.
We're gonna work with you to make sure that happens, right? We kind of want to do whatever we can. There's a lot of operational stuff that we can talk about later in terms of like we're still going to be run as two separate businesses. We're just going to be under the same roof.
It's kind of like what
you have
we do
now.
with exactly, but then
Yeah.
it's the same genre, so we'll be working closely together. The only difference is like we're not going to be selling the drinks and stuff. I won't be there as often. I'm gonna not passing the torch, but I would be letting my team handle most of the stuff, and I probably need to take a break. And I'm preparing myself to return as a competitor before I get too old and lose my reflex and everything. Because there's all these awesome games coming out. I do want to, because I don't want to lose my passion in fighting games, because I'm burnt out from just running events, and I just don't like the current fighting games. But in 2020, they announced so many new games, and I just want to represent Canada again before I can't.
Yeah.
So now with all my team, everyone's just so awesome. They're so, especially these 2 weeks since stepping into 2020. I was so sick, I couldn't be here, but my team held it off. I didn't need to be there. I was there. I can always report to me what was going on, and we can do it. So I think we train them even a little bit better when we move in, and then Long will be there all the time now, right?
Yeah.
So I think I can take a break and try to do a little bit more things that I want, and he's already stressed out. Just like that. Whenever he scratches his head, he's stressed out. He's really stressed out.
You just said like I'll be there all the time.
You were there, man. You're there in the
Oh,
beginning at least until these Jasons and like
I mean,
all these.
the beauty of our facility too is like we have the stage and we have the production area
Yeah.
and we've got all the sound.
Yeah.
So I think hopefully for the people that have come to like Canadian Pro Series
Mhm.
and who have been to the stadium before, they're gonna have hopefully a better experience on that side, just
Right.
because you've got an amazing setup here, but
Thank
like
you.
Long can do some crazy stuff with
Right,
the equipment
right.
we have there,
So
right?
we're gonna make that even more amazing, like from what you have right now.
Stripper lights.
Just don't forget those poles.
Yeah, you better
Poles
take
there.
these with you.
We need all these poles, but yeah, we'll make it even more amazing. That's pretty much it. No, thank you for Spiro purposely coming here to make this announcement.
Yeah, no, thanks for having me.
And it's like great.
Yeah, we're excited to have you guys, and I'm sure Kenny's going to be reaching out for people to help him with the big move when they start to move some stuff
Oh yeah.
over.
So on the 27th,
please
I have
help.
to start moving a lot of stuff there. If you guys are happy, I mean, if you
we
guys
don't
are
want
free,
like 100 people here, but
no, we don't want 100 people. But if you are more than happy to volunteer and help me move, message me. I can possibly use up to 20 people. And we're talking about the next Monday.
I think it's 28, 29 is Monday, Tuesday, which
Yes.
yeah, the days you're going to move. Someone's got to break that wall down first.
yeah.
So
So our pods.
27 to 28, we have to break the walls to move these pods
Yeah,
out.
move
Yeah,
the pods.
move the pods, yeah.
And I'm speaking a little bit too soon, but we're working. I have been talking to Maturino, so you guys know Maturino.
Yeah.
I really hope you guys can. So they are sponsoring us. Basically, they're giving us money. We just have to put down the coupon code, and I really wish you guys can do that for all our weeklies. Now people will be getting free money that nobody needs to pay. That adds up the pot. So because the last time when we did it for the Canadian Pro Series, that didn't turn out too well, so they didn't really sponsor the next one. But yeah, we'll talk more about that later, and I'll write
we
that in
can try,
description.
and I think the other thing that's really cool, the last thing I'll say before I let you guys do your
Yeah.
thing again is this is going to provide people a really cool opportunity, because you're going to now have PC players exposed to FGC and vice versa. Like when we first opened and we were doing TFT, we would see like tons of people like Toga and all these other people
Right.
from your community would come over and play
Right,
those games,
right.
right? And we have people that come to our building that are like, oh, do you guys ever have Tekken? We're like, oh, well, we don't, but VSB is right next door and they do. But maybe it's not tonight. Maybe it's Wednesday, Thursday.
Right.
So it's going to provide some really amazing crossover opportunity and hopefully grow the gaming community in general. And so I'm really excited for that. So, yeah, I mean, look forward to having you guys move in. We got to get through the move and then Bash and then
Yeah.
have the big open.
Bash is gonna be great,
yeah.
so make sure you guys pre-register.
Yeah. Cool. So I'll bounce off. I'll let Clinton come back on.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
We'll do our
thanks, everyone.
AMA, and before we move to the next AMA session, please support the gaming stadium like you guys support us. So if they close down, we are done. Like right now, like for fuck's sake, right now, this is our, like this is the only place that we can go right now. I don't know what I want to do in the future. I still like to have, our own space at VSB. It just feels more like home, but that's down to the future. We're talking about like maybe
Yeah.
4, 5, 6 years. I don't know. But right now, we're at least. I'll take a break. We'll see what happens. Maybe we can all grow together as a whole with TGS. But hopefully,
Esports in general.
one
Just,
day we will still have. We still have a place that we go in, and I like this atmosphere. The current atmosphere is what I'm really
maybe it'll be the same.
exactly. Oh well, we don't know, but
Hopefully.
anyway. So now we're gonna go down to our last session of the show, which this guy's looking at his watch because he has to go soon. Do you have to work tomorrow?
No, I actually booked the day off.
Oh, perfect. No, you're taking a day off now.
Oh,
Because
maybe.
this AMA would be so savage. Oh, before that, I just sent you a picture on Discord. Post that picture as an announcement
Wait,
for
what?
this Saturday. So I really hate, okay, that guy needs to be banned.
Oh my God!
so anyway,
conspiracy theories come out already.
No, so Okiseme and Daranto, I really don't want to make it as like a lie or a scam. It is the last one for this VSB. We'll never be in this property anymore. So I hope you guys cherish the moment and the memories. Okay, so anyway, so this last Okiseme at this current location, we have a money match. So basically, Jericho challenged me to a $100 money match this this Saturday. So I don't know, man. These foolish human, too much money.
Man, I haven't you heard of this guy before?
Exactly, right? And then he's like, "Yo, I'll challenge you in Street Fighter 4." I was like, "Okay," and I'm gonna use Ryu mirror match. I was like, I double confirmed to make sure that he wasn't high. He said, I'm not high. You're free. So it's gonna happen. We don't know the time yet because our pre-registration is 110 for Oki. Pre-registration 110. That's so crazy. So we'll probably start right before Tekken starts. We're trying to make time to stream that.
6:30, I think. or
6:30 might
7?
be hard because the registration is so crazy right now.
Yeah, you were talking about maybe capping the registration.
Yeah, so registration, if it hits 120, we're cutting that off. We can't fit more than 120 here. 130 is cutting close. You guys probably have to, piggyback someone.
Yeah, it'll be like a Japanese subway.
Anyway, so
Oh my God.
we're now going to go into our AMA. You guys can ask us anything about VSB.
I
And
can ask
we'll...
anything.
No, I mean we're pretty comfortable.
Yeah, we'll just pick the questions, but
What do you mean comfortable? Look at what Jordan asked.
You're right. You're right.
Okay, let's
Maybe
go
I
on.
shouldn't give Jordan the power.
All right. Anyone, try not to spam the chat because we have to really...
food and drinks allowed in the new location.
Yeah, Togan, you can come on the... Yeah. Did you like the Halloween event we had? I love it. Honestly, I really wish I planned it a little bit better. And then I think when we move into TGS, when the Halloween comes, we'll make the Halloween event super sick.
Is VSB gonna?
Oh, wait,
sponsor
wait.
anyone?
I like that question in there. How big is Lance D?
Oh my God.
Yo, review. Yo, review.
No, I never seen it. I mean, well, of course.
Wait.
No.
Wow.
Let me correct myself because these guys came to my wedding in Japan,
Yeah.
and you guys went on, onsen, right? Hot spring.
Yeah,
And
Japanese
you guys were naked.
Everyone
So,
was, yeah.
I wasn't
naked.
there. I wasn't there.
Yeah.
But you guys were there. So what did you see?
What the?
Come on, man.
It's an oxymoron. Like, part of it, his name is
Man.
Long, and the other part, he's Asian. So I'm not really sure where this falls in between.
You did not ask the question.
Answer the question? I don't think you need to answer it. We're fine with that answer.
Thank you.
Okay.
Well,
question.
Spearman is going now. If you guys haven't followed the gaming stadium, do that right now. And we'll continue with the AMA. So what's it? I didn't hear it.
So
Average?
I mean, it depends on where it falls at that point, right? It's like Do you want to go with one stereotype or the other?
Ugh,
So
good answer. All right, moving on.
Didn't-
Moving on.
moving on. Okay. Okay. What? What the fuck is this? We didn't even answer anything. What's the new
I think
pricing gonna
someone-
look like? Well, we still have to pay rent, so we're gonna see how we can adjust. Definitely won't be as cheap as now, but we will try to.
So you have to pay rent. You don't get revenue from drinks because
Yeah.
TGS is selling the drinks,
Yeah. So-
and you're gonna be operating fewer days, and hopefully hiring staff.
We might be hiring a few new ones. We have some in mind already, but we definitely will raise our price a little bit. We don't know yet.
Yeah, it's gonna be separate, so there'll be
It's separate,
VSB
it's-
registration.
And we also
TGS.
have to pay our own rent. They're just giving us like a less ridiculous rent, like whatever is being raised here. Anyways, yeah, I got a little bit wet.
Is
Hire
Friday
Machu.
still Smash Novice?
We don't know yet. None of we just found out we can stay alive last Thursday. We were so excited as you guys are, so we don't know what we're gonna do yet. Well, stay tuned.
What
What's your
games?
favorite memory of this venue?
Favorite memory?
You know my favorite memory, but Django.
But Jen, you weren't even there.
I wasn't there. I was in the venue, but I wasn't there.
The fuck does that mean?
I was kind of there, but that is my favorite moment.
But Django. You missed the
Oh, sorry.
craziest stuff.
So, yeah, I think that's my favorite moment. Because it's like, it's the
Oh.
craziest meme.
Get Aya to talk about Bajango. No? No,
No.
Aya
She doesn't want to
want
hop on. She doesn't want to hop on. It's the sound Photex setup thing. No, it's not. We're returning it. It's going to be gone. I'm also trying to sell the racing game one. There's a lot of stuff that I'm still trying to get rid of because we can't bring it over to the other side. And some things we just,
Are you
They gone.
planning anything else to replace Sound Voltex?
I don't know. I honestly don't know. We have to really, because they haven't taken down the bleachers. Once they take it down, we need to
Find
figure
a
out.
space, I guess.
Yeah, there's just so much to do. Sigma Mu, am I your favorite Guadalupe? No, you were. You were, but you haven't been here for so long. Other Guadalupes replace you.
Will Melee live?
Can we have like more appropriate question? Well, it doesn't have to be appropriate. Will Oki still be on Saturday at Teachers? No, we're still at this VSB. This Sunday is the last day of this VSB, and we will be moving on. A lot of memories here. How long have we been operating here? 2 years?
Probably at this point, yeah.
2-ish years?
I think over 2.
Over two.
I think,
Two and a
I think
half
it's
years.
almost 3 years.
Yeah, 2.5
Yeah.
years. So
2.5.
there's a lot of memories here. We wouldn't. Can you? Oh my god, we gotta kick this guy out. Anyways, are we going to have more Smash Ultimate? Yeah, we'll have. Will there be more Merc? I don't know. More Merc maybe, but it will definitely not be the same design. Definitely not the
New
same
logo?
design. No, not
Oh,
logo. He's
oh, I
asking about
mean-
like maybe T-shirts and stuff.
Okay.
Are you keeping the pods? Of course I'm keeping the pods. I'm breaking the walls just to bring the pods.
When's the Puzzle Fighter
But
money
Django
match
shirts
going?
when?
Okay. Are you going to try Tekken again? Not. Probably not, because Grand Blue first is coming out. Okay. We don't have much hoodie. How long will you guys be with TGS? Well, our contract is 2 years, so we'll be there 2 years. I hope we signed 2 years is because they would need the support because they don't even know what's going to happen after 2 years. So when you make sure you guys support them as much as you guys support us. Clinton, can you tell the story where you four-stocked a new player? All right, Clinton, where you
Oh
go?
my god.
Clinton, can you tell a story where you four-stocked a new player? That was like every other week.
Didn't you do that at any level?
Did I?
And then he came to VSB?
Maybe. I just remember so when I tend to play these Smash games, I get pretty BM. I try to come up with like the crazy like stuff you shouldn't get hit by and try to hit people with it. I think one of my favorite memories was when I hit this guy with I hit him with a sacred. So Captain Falcon has a bunch of cool moves, right? There's the Falcon Punch, which you shouldn't be getting hit by. There's the Sacred Combo, which is hitting them with the knee into the Falcon Punch. So I was playing this one guy. I hit him with a Tapion combo, which is a down air to Falcon Punch. I hit him with a knee to Falcon Punch. I hit him with the Falcon Punch to knee. And I think the last one, I tried to go for another sacred combo or something. So I hit him with the Falcon Punch. I was on my last stock. This guy flew off the top, and I died first, and I lost that match. I hit him with literally every single hype, like, Falcon combo, and I lost.
So you didn't force talking.
Dude, I four-stocked a lot of people, but I think that was my favorite memory.
All right, more questions.
All right, my social media is blowing up. I'm so happy.
Did I enjoy playing DBFC? Not really, no. I just like Dragon Ball. That's why I played it. I wish they made that game 1v1, not team-based game.
That's Scrambled versus. They're doing something in a 1v1, which I've been waiting for. It's all tag fighters right now.
Yeah.
Air, what are you gonna do with the $100 money match? Oh, the $100 I win from Jericho. I don't know. Honestly, I probably should practice a little bit before the money match.
I don't think you need practice.
I don't think. Yeah, that guy's free. He can't. He hasn't won anything. For
He must have won at least
yeah,
one
last
Tekken
week's,
thing. Remember when he was like top 3 in Tekken all the
yeah, because
time?
we only have 4 people.
Exactly.
Nah.
He must have won one of those.
That guy's free. I'm not probably gonna practice for that. Who's Kenny going to play in? Well, I don't know. I probably would try the whole cast because there's just so few characters. Oh, he did win the last. Oh, hey, thanks, Jason. Bye. Can we still play Crystal Crisis? Of course. We'll still run all those retro nights, puzzle game nights. We just have to figure out.
No, I'm not gonna play Logan again. He has to hold that L for his life.
Not for his life. Maybe let him run it back when another new Smash.
I don't
comes
wanna.
out.
I don't want it back. I don't want to play the game.
He's constantly top 2 in KOF. Bruh, KOF 14, that shit died so quick, even before this VSB. My God. Let's not talk about that. Garbo.
Is Long gonna compete in more fighting games? Maybe. I don't know.
Clinton, will you bring back homemade banh mi? So I've been seeing the banh mi chats a lot in chat.
Dude, they love that shit. I remember when I come in the morning, you have one for me. That thing was so good. Oh, Bishley, I haven't seen that guy forever.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, we'll see. I don't really know if that's something we could legally do, but maybe one day, guys.
Longer is free.
I'm
Man,
on it.
I beat your Ryu in SF5 free 5-0. Alec.
Oh, I'm also really proud of our team. Well, we told them Thursday that we're surviving, we're moving in, and none of these guys leaked. Didn't tell their friends, so very proud of you guys. Will you still enter as a Black Ranger? No. If I'm competing seriously, I will use my own tag. But if you see the Black Ranger or Wendy's McNuggets or I show you my jewelry or whatsoever, then you know I'm fucking around. Oh, please, bitch, I would like to see you. And I haven't even seen Vincent forever. He's still alive.
Vince? What?
It's
Which
87523.
No, he comes like.
I haven't seen him for like 2 months.
Really?
I don't know. I haven't seen him forever, man.
I remember he came to a novice a few weeks ago.
Really? Well, I was sick. No,
Busy
don't
with
have to be
church.
sorry. I just want to make sure you guys are okay. When will we finally be able to play SL? Whenever you come next time, that's not busy. Favorite VSB pop-off.
Oh,
Pop off.
This is a really good question. Favorite VSB pop-off.
I think the more memorable ones are the salt-offs, not the pop-offs.
No, dude. Honestly, last week when Jedge won the novice, you're not here,
I wasn't there.
dude. Like, it was so good because they care so much. Because to me, it's another Friday,
Yeah.
but to him, it's not. Like, he was so happy that he won, and I'm really happy how you guys, value our tournaments.
Yeah, I think like for novice tournaments, it's so like if you go to like a non-novice tournament, the lesser skilled guys, the
Mhm.
novices, I guess, they don't really get that far. They kind
Right.
of like they really have to grind to get that experience of winning something. So I think that's what what's great about novice tournaments is that winning a tournament is something that people rarely experience. You get tournaments with 40, 50 people, only one person wins.
Right.
And then next week that same person wins, and then following week the same person wins again. So that feeling of that elation of that championship, you win, like even if it's a drink, then with novices you kind of like spread that feeling around.
No, exactly. And I honestly, that was a genius idea for me. When I thought of that, I was like, maybe these guys will get a chance to actually experience the tournament rather than just plug in their controller and like, what the fuck just happened, right? So I see the growth. They all make like their own close group of friends, and it's something this like novice. I'm so happy. Like it's the best atmosphere. I'm not saying that other days are not good, but Friday feels the best. Everyone's so happy, so casual. Everyone meeting new friends. Honestly, I see people growing, graduating, getting banned. You see Hayden. He used to get like.
Yo, I used to beat Hayden.
Exactly, right? And now he's like on crack.
Yeah.
He's like the new Lemon to me. Because Lemon used to, grind, and then he just made. Lemon is now all crazy, right? He's like a top player. And Hayden is like getting up there. It's just like what the heck?
Yeah.
But he used to not win. He gets second all the time. He won once, and then he started beating play. He beat Lemon once.
Yeah.
At a
and he
week.
popped
It was
off.
a fluke. It was a fluke.
It was no things. Sometimes you just have all the right reads.
Right. No, that's what I'm saying. Like just one game, right? But anyways, like I can see this guy being really good. Like him and Joven kind of reminds me of Lemon and Fortigon because they always show up, their dedication and everything. Yeah, if they work hard, you can see anything is possible. They can see, Big D was up there and never get beaten, and now all these guys stepping up. Now we have Ouch. Now we have like all these guys are just like getting so good, and our Smash community, I can't say it's the best. It's one of the best in North America, definitely. We have all these. One of the best, man. They are making like PGR and stuff, man. Well, I'm proud. If you're not proud, fuck you. I'm proud of my guys. So these guys are my babies. And anyways, so best VSB money match. This Saturday, me versus a foolish human. His name is called Jericho. He's challenging a god.
Are K-Town and Focus allowed? Yeah.
Yep.
Wait.
Yep.
Didn't Matt ban K-Town?
I think he lifted. We talked they're allowed. They're allowed.
Okay.
They're allowed.
Got it.
See, BC was ranked 11, the best reason for Smash. You're not giving credit to your boys.
When I think about one of the best, I mean like one top 3.
No, that's too much. Oh my god. Okay, anyways, this was before Ouch blew up. Exactly. Now, with Ouch, we're even higher maybe. When
That's
you're
pretty-
coming back to your classic anime game, Arcane Heart, I heard the new one is coming out. I thought that's the remake. Christian, best food that someone's ever brought into the VSB thing. What the fuck, man? You're not supposed to bring food, and now you're
Dude,
saying
you-
best
Dude,
food.
my bun me's obviously.
You don't see the food,
Back
you just see the stains.
Back in the old days, we didn't care. Because, dude, remember we had those coupons from Church's Chicken?
Oh, that was legendary. That was Okay, do you want to tell the story or should I tell the story?
You should tell the story.
All right, so basically there was a Church's Chicken that opened up maybe a couple blocks away from Burnaby VSB. And I don't know how we got hold of it, but we got coupons that you could just print infinite amounts of. So I started printing off by droves, and I cut them up for people so that people could actually claim them, right? So I would go up to players, I'm like, yo, man, you want to go to church?
No, you just like, you want to go pray. You don't
Oh, yeah,
want to go
yeah,
to church.
yeah,
It's like,
Do you want to go pray? Do you want to go pray? And people looked at me like, dude, I'm just here to play video games. And then they kind of paused for a second, right? I saw some people looking at the piece of paper and like, holy crap, it's free coupon.
So basically, they pay $7 venue, and they get a free meal from churches.
Yeah.
Okay, here's the funniest part about the churches, okay? So you have people going to church, and when you go there, you could see like the soul has left their eyes. Because I think so many people were claiming the free chicken. They just look so miserable.
There's like a line of like 30 people. Everyone's already holding the paper. It was so funny.
Because it was like free. They didn't have to pay.
Yeah, it was completely free.
It comes with a drink, a fries, 2 pieces of chicken
For free.
for free
Yeah, it was grand opening.
every
Yeah.
single Sunday.
Now, here's the craziest part, okay? It was all great and fun for all of us until, like, we had to empty out the garbage bins. Like, they were... I have to tell you guys, the boxes of bones, chicken, and like, just the cardboard filled up our boxes. I took that and I threw it into the garbage can because we did the cleaning, right? So we took out the garbages.
Yeah.
So during that time period, I opened up the other garbage can because the key worked in there too. And the downstairs guys are like, "Yo, what the hell? That's our garbage can." I'm like, "The key worked for both. What do you expect from me?"
Dude,
They're
that
like,
place-
"You've been the culprit." That's what they told me. I was like, "Wow, all right."
Yeah, we're uploading this on YouTube for sure. We never really sat down and talked to the community, and so many of you guys tuning in this is just an amazing experience. Sorry that we had to try to pretend that we don't have any announcement aside from the disclosure. But yeah, we're trying
Yeah,
to.
that was a pretty good secret. I don't think anyone suspected
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
Okay, so do you miss the late night anime night session? Dude, we had a lot of cool stuff at the old. Yeah, like watching Topanga, Capcom Cup. Dude, those are pretty fun
those were
times.
fun.
Like, Long would be watching Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, suddenly I'm like just sitting
Because
there.
like I was streaming Smash on Sunday,
Yeah.
and like, oh shit, Game of Thrones is on. So I would acquire it while streaming, and then after all the kids, go home.
He left, and I'm just sitting there. He turns off the lights. What the fuck? Lights off? Dead silence? He's gonna whisper in my ears again. I'm like, well, what's going on? I was like, whoa, what's going on? Then he's like, turns on like Game of Thrones and stuff. Sometimes we watch like anime. We were watching Dragon Ball, remember?
Dude, we watched so much anime. We watched ReZero too, didn't we?
ReZero.
I never really watched anime.
Exert only at monthlies.
Yeah. No, I'll try to change things up because our space is a little bit bigger. Anyways,
CRTs.
will this year?
Oh
of
my
course
God.
CRT will go.
You don't even know. So a lot of the CRTs I got,
Mm.
and it was just me searching up, CRTs on Craigslist.
Right.
So much people were giving them away free. So I'm like, oh, this is awesome. This is easy. Okay. So every time it would be like I knock on the door. It's this really old like grandma or grandpa. It's like, oh, you're here for the CRT? Okay, come get it. I'm like, okay, where is it? It's up the stairs in this bedroom. I'm like, fuck. So I grabbed this giant ass CRT, carefully walked down the stairs, almost killed myself. Stuff it in my car. I was like, all right, now I know why it's free. It's like they're paying me to get rid of it.
Exactly.
They're not paying me, but they're paying me with a CRT.
You should have do this like, Grandma, you bring that down, I'll bring it home, man. You bring that down from that stairs, man. You'll see her like roll down the stairs and like fucking like hits her head.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh. Like the CRTs are killing me. Like I know they're great and all and people love the non-lag, but come on guys, it's 2020. Like can we pick something else please?
Yeah, more CRTs.
Oh god.
It trained me like moving those CRTs trained me like I carry them like it's fucking car boxes. It's so crazy. It's like light to me now. I remember when I used to carry CRTs, they were so heavy, I can't even carry them. But now it's like, it's a kick.
So this is what the tip is guys. If you guys want to work out, just start carrying CRTs.
Okay. Is there any more questions? If there's not many real questions, we will tune out. Oh my god, like it's blowing up my social media. You guys are happy, I'm very happy too, so no problem. The VSB social link has reached rank 10.
Can I whisper in your ear? Only I can apparently.
No, nobody. I know you guys will be really happy when you come in. I'm happy too, but don't whisper in my ears. I might punch you in the face.
Man, I didn't whisper in your ear.
You
No, I
goddamn
did not.
did. You goddamn did. Bro, that was scary.
No, I didn't whisper.
Dude,
Come on.
When you whisper, I tighten my ass crack. First
Dude.
thing. Just in case anything else happens.
The
Because your name was long.
the theme song is gonna be Careless Whisper at this point.
What's your favorite item at Silver Tower?
Mine?
Yeah.
It varies. It depends what I feel like. Yeah, menus. There's no favorite.
Dude, the beef brisket chow mein is pretty good.
All the stuff are mediocre. You know, a lot of people think we love Silver Tower. We love it because we have no other options. We have no options at that time.
Teaching classes, I think that we haven't really looked into that. What does longer mean? I don't know what that means.
Okay, no, really. Favorite Ace Forever moment? Please, I need to know. That guy's nothing special.
Ace forever. Ace for
Ace.
never.
Favorite
Kenny
never.
Dude, man, he always challenges people to money matches.
But he
and
never.
Then,
Yeah.
and then he
that's
wimps
it.
out. It's like, what the heck, man?
Yeah.
I might just ban him for doing that. all
He's
the
just
time.
waste of time.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm gonna challenge you $50. Later, he's like, nah. I don't want to use the word. I really want to say, you know, you guys can spell it P-O-O-S-E-E.
P-O-O? Oh, yeah.
P-O-O-S-E-E.
Yeah, poo. He's a poo.
Pooh. See?
Poopy head.
No. That's Ace, man. Pooh. See?
Oh my gosh.
Oh, God. Oh, yeah.
Who are the people who have been banned from VSB and why?
Ooh.
That's too personal. Let's not do that. No. We can't really call.
Because, yeah, let's not get
Yeah,
into it.
that's not.
I feel like as much as we want to address this AMA with all that information, it's just that for personal reasons, we don't want any witch hunting or anything else that could potentially come from it. So
Yeah.
it's probably best to avoid that.
I think Koihime will still be.
No, he's talking about Bash.
Oh. No, he's talking about Bash, but is it going to be like the same at new VSB?
No, we put it on Friday just because we want to make sure we have enough time to stream.
Update banned novices? Yeah,
Yeah,
we need to do
We
that.
are. We're doing that after this week is over. Are there new ideas for events or nice in the future? Yes, a lot. Because now we have an option to like bigger space, better production, and yeah, we want to try and be a little bit different.
With the move to TGS in March, what can we as the community do to help?
Move stuff.
Or and
No.
come support.
Just come support. I think a lot of people will come.
What do you
enough
mean?
people come help.
With the movement, yeah. So our plan is to have Canadian Pro Series finals the 17th. We hopefully we can have everything ready and do a soft opening, so we can kind of test out the stuff like
Yeah.
electricity, stream, and everything. It will be a completely free event. So February 17th, that's why I'm aiming. Completely free event. You guys can come by and have fun. There won't be any tournaments except the finalists, and it'll just be a full day
Yeah,
of casual.
everyone will have casuals, friendlies.
What's the first day for a VSB event at TGS? We are hoping to be the first week of March. How can I help move? The 27th and 28th and 29th.
Just
Basically,
Message Kenny.
yeah, just message me.
privately.
Basically, before the 1st of February, we need to move everything out. We need to be gone.
Yeah. CPT event.
Maybe we should set up like some sort of Facebook thing where people can.
No, but the problem is I don't want 100 people to be here.
But
Now we're
you'll-
not moving anything.
But you'll get 100 DMs if that's the case. Oh, we'll figure it out.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. I mean, I'm too excited.
Tekken World Tour at Pinnacle.
Those we won't say too much for now. Let's focus on Bash. I mean, let's focus on this weekend. This weekend's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, this weekend will be the last chance qualifier. So
Along with
Mario
our
Kart will be
monthly-
on Friday,
Mhm.
and then Smash FGC games. So basically, people will get points, and then the person who plays the highest that doesn't have enough points will be the last chance qualifier.
Right.
Yeah.
Not okay. I'll suppose some of the future events I have in mind. We'll have New Underdog. We'll do have the Novice Invitational. The rest we'll just keep it a secret for now. We do have a lot of things in store. Anything else? If not, then I think we should.
Probably missed a few questions, but it's getting late for me.
Yeah, we'll give you another. Maybe we'll answer 3 more questions, and I'll call it a day.
Yes, there'll be a novice this Friday.
Yeah, this Friday, nothing changes this week.
Favorite Kenshiro moment.
Any fighting game players? No, I don't right now. I don't watch any of the fighting game tournaments.
Any fighting game. Chris Gia I always thought was amazing as a player. He was very well versed in all the games.
We just don't follow anymore. We're just focusing on like how to improve VSB, how to improve everyone's
Yeah, I
experience.
used to like watch a lot of fighting game
Me
streams
too.
all
Me
the
too.
time,
Me too.
and then I just stopped because like I'm streaming here, and then when I get home, I don't want to play games or watch games because I'm around games
Exactly.
too
Exactly. So usually I go home, I will watch, Japanese drama with my wife,
much.
and
Yeah,
then
just watch something to
sleep.
relax.
When I have time, usually I just try to, use that time and sleep and rest.
Mm.
Okay,
I
two more
won't miss the
questions.
washroom at this place.
What will you miss or won't miss about this? Oh, good question. I will miss the atmosphere, the environment. Um, this is a class, right? So this wasn't a class when I moved in. I hate the fact that we have to separate the community into two rooms.
I think it worked kind of because
It worked because we made it work.
like with this, you have an option to like have more room. So if
But then if we didn't have this wall here, we're more
yeah, I understand what you mean.
as a whole.
I know. It's just when some nights you don't have enough people, then if you focus
It
on
looks better.
everyone in this room, then it's more like packed.
Right, right. But anyway, so I made sure the melee doesn't get treated like the Burnaby VSB, where basically it's like two different, what you call it? It's kind of like two different venues.
The budget room.
Yeah, one is like, oh, it's like fancy and stuff. The other one is like, I don't want to go in there, right?
Yeah.
So this glass alone, I didn't cut it, of course. I hired someone to cut this hole, put this glass here. It cost me like $800. But at least with this, people can see outside when they're inside. It feels more connected. But I'll miss this glass because I actually put a lot of thought into it.
Well, you just take it then.
I'm gonna take it. It's gonna take me cost me $800 to take this off.
Why don't people want to go into the room with melee in it? What? All the anime guys go into the room with melee.
No, like the hype, the people outside couldn't feel the hype. If it was like more of
Melee players don't have rights.
do you expect to attract sponsors with the move? Yes. We are already talking to some sponsors, and we have actually, because we were gonna close, I have actually received a lot of opportunities, sponsor wise and stuff. But I didn't accept them because we're closing, right? So we'll see what happens. All right, last one. There's too many questions, and thank you so much. Last one. We'll find a good one. Clinton, you choose the best one.
Let's see. Let's talk about Kenny's cooking.
Can we not?
Okay. Do you guys think you will do more stream talks like
that
this?
is a very good question. It's really hard to get all of us together because we are all busy. But I don't know what do you guys want to hear when it's like these kind of stream talks.
Do you guys want like a podcast, a VSB podcast, VSB Direct? That's interesting.
Because this one we did plan this since Thursday, so we know what we want to do. We want to give you guys a big surprise. So
to be honest, for me, I'm kind of like, so when I started helping Kenny and helping, do the stream and stuff, I always thought, I'll help Kenny for a little bit and then I'll just move on.
Right. Yo, you said that like 50 times.
Yeah.
You're like, I'm burnt out. I have to retire.
So.
And then this bitch comes back.
Yeah. I kind of like kept, I don't want to say away from the community. I just, just
you need
try to be like a background character.
Right.
Because I felt like I was gonna leave soon, and then that soon just became years. So I just
How long have you been? 5 years?
6, I think.
6, right?
I think
yeah.
6.
Because when you were here, it was like Arcade Edition. So, because Ultra is 4 years ago, Arcade Edition is like 5 or 6 years ago. Anyway, so there's that. Dude, this guy changed so much. It's crazy.
I never changed.
You did. You never talked.
The thing is like, cause I like more introverted than I guess you two.
Yeah.
So with me, it takes time to like get comfortable around people.
Dude, I am like.
It's not like changes. Like I'm more comfortable with you now.
Right. I was like that too, but like I don't like talking to strangers. So you guys probably can't believe it, but I had to because when new people come, it's like, here we go again. Like I don't know this guy, but I have to introduce him, right? I have to be like, I have to make this guy comfortable. I'm not good at it, but you know,
I think you're pretty good at it.
well, nah, I'm
If you
experienced for all
like-
these years, right?
Yeah.
But Clinton is really good at it. Usually, I just send him to Peter. Peter is so good introducing new players to plays. He's very detailed, explaining it.
Honestly, I think part of the reason why Long opened up is just between like some of the stuff that like technically questionable things that are said here and there.
Not questionable. Terrible.
He started kind of joining the crowd,
Making like jokes,
like you know, I would say like
racial jokes.
no.
No? Okay.
On the lighter end of things, it would be like you know the stupid Long jokes. He can only take so much before he has to say something.
No, I think Clinton,
So-
you changed him a lot because when I wasn't,
Dude,
know-
I've never seen anyone make this much puns in my life.
It never gets old.
no, at the point it gets annoying, man.
It never
It
gets
would get
old.
annoying.
But here's the best part: when it gets annoying, they start complaining, and when they start talking, then you've done your job.
You know,
It's like this guy just wants to just make so much puns that, you know, I just have to say something like, shut the fuck up. That sort of thing. And then I say that, now he's even more happier. I'm like, oh my god. I got baited.
yeah. The pretty sure Clinton opened up Long a lot 'cause
So-
when I was not here, it was just you two holding the fort.
Kenny, can you please rephrase what you just said?
What did I say?
Open up Long when I'm not around.
Sorry. All right, so that's it. We'll upload this. I guess we call this podcast on YouTube. If people miss it, please help us retweet. No, retweet.
Kenny's like, I can't do this anymore.
The game I play is always just a retweet button because if you fail that map, it's a retweet. You know, our next goal is one of the goal is to get verified on Twitch because we have
That's
many.
so hard.
Like today, we have so many viewers, and we always have so many. So many followers, but we don't have it
You
verified.
need to have like 75 viewers
Yeah.
for like a month on average.
I know. So we really hope
To be partnered?
Yeah, to be partnered.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because I really hope in the near future when we move into TGS, we would have people
What video is that?
when we post like a Twitch link and stuff. All you guys need to do is help us share. That'll spread the word. We're bringing new people, and you know, growing just the Twitch channel alone will bring in a lot of traction.
It's
traffic.
we don't really have consistent commentators.
Yeah, I feel like our Twitch is we have like the top notch production thanks to you, but we just don't have the quality, like the quality that the other locals have. Because when you tune the other locals, it's really fun to even if you don't care about the game. People in the chat already making it really fun for people to stay. So hopefully we can build our Twitch. I also want to rebrand our YouTube channel. I want to make our VSB brand as a whole even better. Because right now there's no time to do that. But when we move in, we probably open less days. I would be there a little bit less, and I'll work on the other stuff behind the scene. I really hope you know Bill. You guys, a lot of you probably don't know who Bill is. I really hope he is here to join us with the podcast because he's the one who helped us make VSB as a brand, like the logos and stuff.
Yeah, Bill drew the logo.
Right. Well, this modified a little bit by
Yeah,
Paul,
yeah.
but then the fist is drawn by
The fist.
Bill.
yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
Paul made the I guess
Right.
what was
The
the
ring.
badge?
Yeah,
the
yeah,
rings?
yeah. But if Bill is here, definitely.
He definitely built a lot.
Yeah. So anyway, thanks for tuning in, guys. I'll see you guys many more years. Thank you for the support. People already been sharing about someone clipped it about an announcement. Make sure you go on to Twitter or Facebook and
What is that video?
Share it. I don't know, man.
I
It's
kind of
some,
want to watch it,
no, it's
but
probably some porn.
yeah,
So some like
it's probably porn.
more than just porn, man. Something we
Oh man.
Oh boy.
yeah we don't want to click on that link. Anyways,
All right, I think that's it.
thank you, and wow, so many 200 average. Who would have thought? Well, I thought 150 was most. The peak, 200 something, man. A lot of support.
They all came to see you cry.
You cried, boo. You cried too.
I didn't cry. I didn't have tissues.
Dude, this guy gave me like 6 pieces of tissue. 6 sheets.
Yeah, you need 6.
I just needed like half of that. All right.
Yo, like part of it was for your eyes, and then like just in case you got too excited.
All right. Peace out.
Night, guys.
Long X Terry. What? Oh, maybe that's the video.
What is it? All right, you know what? We'll just click on that and then show everyone that clip, and then we'll just call it a night.
I think I know what it is.
I don't know. I want to see it. And I'll see you guys this weekend. Oh my God. This is getting so bad. See you guys. Bye.
Good night. That's so funny. That's so air ejaculation. Oh, that was fun. That was real fun. That's a good idea, Jenny.
Oh my god. Oh my god, you're. Oh shit. Oh my god, close the door, dude.
What the fuck are you going on? What the fuck?
So for you, you know, guys, Terry's been trying to fuck Long this whole weekend.
No. What the fuck?
It's long here.
No, what the fuck? What the fuck?
Okay.
What are you guys doing?
Oh.
Let me get in the front so you can park behind me.
Okay.
Why?
So Terry's trying to fuck Long and
No. What the fuck?
see.
What the fuck? No.
See, he's trying.
No.
He just closed the door.